I don't care if you think Finn is the last Jedi. All night, if you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out, fan with that dang shit on my left. Your boy Stitch.
Star Wars looks like the best nap of all time.
God damn it, how dare you. On my far right, engineering on the ones to do, show up on the 3 sports chrono.
All right, y'all, open up your textbooks and go to chapter called Dank Theory.
In the middle, we got the oldest ninja in the world, old ninja.
Did you know it's actually possible to cook dope in a crock pot?
God damn it.
Even Uzi, too.
Last but not least, we got your boy Blue back again.
In the words of Bender Ben Rodriguez, I'm back, baby.
Yes, good to have you motherfucking back, man. We up in here. Who's in the chat?
So far, I don't see nobody.
God damn
It's kind of crazy. That's
All
like
right.
the first time ever. Listener of the week, though, would be Mr. X and Tracy Irvin. Thank you very much.
I was just gonna say a Tribe Called Quest. That'd been fucking dope.
That would be
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
Good
I
shit.
think Fife is listening beyond the grave.
We love Five.
Oh, there we go. Mile High Blurred.
Hey, what up, fam? What up? We love you. Oldest ninja in the world. Who we pouring out Hennessy for?
We're pouring out that 40 dog for Ralphie May. He was a stand-up comedian. He was on the first season of Last Comic Standing, and he came in second place, but he ended up doing a bunch of gigs. He was the only white guy on the Black Comic Tour.
Really?
Yeah, and he'd been struggling with weight like most of his life. He was morbidly obese, but he'd suffered bouts with pneumonia as well. So last weekend, or over the weekend, he passed away due to cardiac arrest.
Young guy.
Yeah.
45 years old.
45?
Yeah.
But he was like grossly he's morbidly obese.
Yeah.
For, like, a long
So
time.
at one point, he was recorded to be 800 pounds.
Jeez.
Damn. I've actually seen him a few times live, and he was really funny to watch. And like, what's so great about him is that usually comedy shows, like, they had if you come in there for the earlier show, like they'll cut him off and you have to like start the next set or whatever. And since I was there for the second set, he actually ran long, and so when it was our time to come in there, when he came out onto the stage, he's like, "Yeah, guys, sorry you guys had to wait so long. It's because I was doing a comedy flow, and I like what I was doing, just kept on going. So I'm just gonna do the same thing for you guys." So his set actually went for fucking 2 hours.
Nice.
And it was like original content because I've seen him before, and nothing he said was from like a previous comedy stand-up he done. So
That's awesome.
He's a really great comedian.
Yeah.
Hey, we're now live.
Good stuff. So RIP to him. And then, of course, we have a natural disaster going on right in our backyard with the North Bay fires that are breaking out in Sonoma.
It's like the whole state.
Is a fire a natural disaster, though?
Well, they don't know yet.
Depends on how it happened.
Okay.
But yeah, it can
Well,
be natural.
Well, yeah, it could be natural, but I think they
Lightning
said
or
it's like in 3 different locations the fire started.
It's like 17 different
Oh, it's 17 now? Holy
yeah,
shit.
it's all fucking
It's crazy.
all over the place. They were showing like, I don't know if it was satellite footage or some crazy shit, and you can like see it from space and shit. It's bananas.
Yeah, isn't there also a fire in the Anaheim area as
Yes.
well?
They
Yeah.
ain't got wine in Anaheim.
Ah,
God, didn't he?
God
Oh, no,
dang.
there's a bunch in SoCal too.
Yeah.
It's not just here.
I was going to say there's Amy Winehouse, but
God
I mean,
damn it.
it's
She
kinda-
dead
God
already.
dang.
Fuck.
She been dead.
What really sucks is there's a whole bunch of fucking people missing. Like
Oh, yeah.
just not accountable for, and then entire neighborhoods that are gone.
Yeah,
Well,
we've got friends that are affected that are still like. I know one of my friends they had to evacuate twice. Now they're staying in a hotel. Another friend of mine, she had to evacuate once, but she's not gonna be able to go home for a while. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's crazy is that like when they showed some of the news footage,
Oh, no.
Send news.
they'll show like somebody be driving down the street and like one side of the street everything's fucking burnt down, but then on the other side of the street the house is just perfectly intact, like nothing ever happened.
It sounds like Alabama. You know, one side of the street together, the other side of the
Yeah.
street's fucking plantations and mansions and shit.
Nope. There you
Damn.
fucking go.
But yeah, it's tragedy and it sucks because like people are losing their homes and like people are being evacuated, but it's also having like an effect to us down here in the Bay Area because like all that smoke is coming down here and like people with like breathing problems or like say for example like asthma or allergies, they're suffering. And like today I went outside and like I could barely breathe and I had to go buy like an actual face mask because the air quality was so poor.
Yeah.
Like a Japanese person.
Yeah, basically.
It was, yeah, and then for those, I guess, that don't know geographically, we are like, what, like 90-ish miles?
About 70 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
70 miles from where the fires are at, but No one's a meteorologist on this podcast, but I guess jet streams and wind and all kinds of shit. Smokes. I mean, it's very visible how hazy it is in this area of the state.
Do we know a death toll so far?
I think when
It's in the teens.
I saw like 19-ish or
Is it
something.
19? Damn.
It's in the 20s now.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. That's
Yeah.
so sad.
So what I heard is that it started at night,
Yeah,
and then the
10
wind
a.m.,
picked
10
up, and people were asleep.
Everything's already on fire, and dude, it looked like they were driving through hell. Like
Yeah.
you could barely see anything in front of you. The flames were just kind of blasting all around the area. It was like going across the street. It was like, man, and so it's crazy too because whoever was driving that vehicle, they actually crashed because they didn't see that a tree had fell, and they had to like run the rest of the way to get out of there. It's scary.
And a lot of things that a lot of people don't think about, and especially since we live more in an urban area in comparison than up there, it's like a lot of people up there have like ranches and farms and stuff where it's like we can, if I need to bring Magneto or Ryan somewhere, I can put them in a car and put them in a Motel 6 and just chill. But if you got horses and like livestock and shit, you essentially have to just turn your back on them and just hope that it's sad.
Cut them free and let them.
Yeah, they've been asking for help, like
Yeah.
bringing trailers up there and all kinds of stuff. I know that there's a few places that have opened up, like their land for like camping and stuff, like the Sonoma Raceway. They went up there
that's
because
a
it's
good
like
idea.
it's a huge facility. So that's good for people like I guess camp out or just have a place to sort of stay. And then I know some of the hotels and stuff are getting discounted rates or free. So
It's good.
it's been nice.
Whatever you can do to help. I mean, you know.
A fucking fire station burned down, y'all. A fire station and a fucking
A hotel.
no, not a hotel.
A winery?
No. A bunch of wineries did.
Yeah.
But there was a hospital burned down too.
Yeah.
Kaiser.
Oh damn.
We just need to keep sending prayers and thoughts.
How dare
That
you.
will extinguish the flames.
No. How dare you. That ain't doing shit.
I should tweet out this picture of Wednesday.
We could just
It's Podcast Wednesday.
we pray to Aurora
Wednesday
Monroe. Storm would stop this.
Storm would stop it.
Aquaman too.
God damn it.
Only if you praise her though, because now she's on like the whole goddess. stuff.
Namor wouldn't care.
Nah, Namor is a jerk.
Namor would be like, you brought this upon yourself.
No, I'd be like, you guys want water, and they all drown.
Fucking overdoes it.
Yeah.
Who saw that Last Jedi motherfucking trailer?
I saw a trailer.
Fire!
I saw some fire.
I didn't. I mean, I'm gonna watch it anyway, but I think they should have not shown this one. It was kind of like too much shit, in my opinion.
Like
Yeah.
they gave too much away.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think we just got like a little taste. I feel
It
like
was
there's
not a little.
It was.
I feel like there's a little. I feel like we're gonna get
It seemed
a
like a
lot
long
more.
trailer though.
We know Finn is right now. We know Finn is okay. We know Kylo Ren is okay. We can see his face, like what the repairs are like in 2 different scenes. We could see fucking what's her name training. We could see Luke Skywalker talking about how she's more powerful, basically, and too much raw talent. It's like way too many plot points are given away.
BB2's flying a
in the
plane.
trailer. I'm just like,
Yeah,
that was cool.
Fuck, man.
I
Well,
remember
there's-
that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about the trailer. Like a lot of people were pointing out, there's a lot of cuts. So
That's what a trailer is.
yeah, but there may not. We don't know exactly like what the hell's going on. We don't have a full layout of what the story is going to be.
Well, yeah, but I know
Sure
that
you do. You've seen the trailer. You know what's going
like,
on.
I
in the
know that
movie.
Finn is fine.
Yeah, we know that.
I know that Kylo Ren is fine. His face is fine.
Yeah, but we don't know exactly what they're really getting into.
It doesn't matter. I know that because it's like the anticipation of like, hey, what happened to Finn? And now I already know that. Well, he's fucking fine. Like no matter what they do, he's fine.
There's still a story though.
Unless there's an ultimate fake out.
It's all a
going
dream
on.
sequence.
Yeah, unless
It's a fucking
unless
dream.
there's some ultimate fake out. This feels
Somebody
like,
call Martha.
It was
feels
all
like
a dream.
more was revealed in this than I felt like Force Awakens trailer had. But again, we didn't know this universe all that well when Force Awakens dropped.
I was like, okay, seriously though, like for movies like this where you know you are going to make a crazy fucking killing,
Yeah, billions.
why do you even do a trailer? Like if I'm a director and like I'm a star, like you, I mean, it's not like you're trying to bring additional people in.
non-fans.
People are, well, but you already know you're gonna make your money back and then some. So why not just? I think it would cause more of a craziness, hysteria, and if you just had blank Star Wars comes out this date and it was just complete
nothing?
blackout.
But he's done that in the past. Where it'd be like just a theme you start playing and you just see the logo fade in
I
and
think
then fade
people
back
would
out.
lose their fucking minds if like a
Oh, of
movie of
course.
that level came out with just no trailers. Everyone would be like, well, what's going on? What's going on? It's just like it would drive people in a frenzy.
Because there's still people that they need a trailer to go watch it. Like they like me. There's certain trailers that I'll watch. And be like, oh, I'm not gonna go see that because it's based on the trailer. I've done it before.
But well, okay, but for this movie, you would have needed to watch the previous one, correct?
No, you can start off whenever you want. I mean,
Well, you're not gonna know though. I mean, I think
if you watch this upcoming
it's
one,
advisable.
hold on. People that watched the last one have watched the previous Star Wars movies, and they started number fucking 8. So.
But for this one, it feels like because you're already in this world where you know Rey and Finn, it's advisable that you've seen Force Awakens. I think
it's advisable, but I mean you don't have to. And still, I mean you still want to see sort of what's going on for most people.
Or or at least be familiar with the characters.
For me, it was just too much shit.
Yeah, so. I feel like it was just enough. I'm gonna see it because there's things about the.
I think the director agrees with me. So fuck your opinion on that.
Well, like I said,
I feel like in a lot of ways they could get away with what you're saying, Stitch, in terms of not all that much advertising. But are you making a distinction between a trailer?
I'm not saying advertising. You can advertise and be like, yeah, Star Wars coming out, etc. Show generic ass characters, whatever. But if you just showed nothing from the actual movie itself that was coming out,
you need hype, man.
Yeah,
you gotta have some kind of hype.
People,
this one's.
You guys would you not be hyped? Would you have not bought pre-sale tickets?
They already have my money.
Yeah, I'd be probably more upset. I mean, like, what the fuck am I getting into?
Yeah.
Is this going to be because is this gonna be another like Phantom Menace, or is this going to be more like Empire or Return of the Jedi? If you get an inkling of either one of those, it'll give people either the pause or the gusto to go.
If Infinity War, and I'm not going to use Black Panther because we don't know what they're going to do with Black Panther, but let's say the Infinity War movie. If they gave us no trailer, they just gave us a date. Would any of us have any pause about going out to watch it that day one?
I wouldn't.
We're super fans, though. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm talking about like the plebes, man. The plebes.
They
need to have hype.
I can't believe I'm defending Star Wars.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking tripping.
I know.
I'm just saying
alternate world.
I'm just saying in general, people need
very fun
some sort of
timeline.
hype.
I'm a clone.
So, this is the same reason why the news has all bad news and not good news, because you need hype.
You
You can't hype up a good deed.
Like, I understand what you're saying, Stitch. Like, when they first released their first teaser trailer for Batman v Superman, they had like the Superman logo pop up, and all of a sudden the Batman logo came up from underneath it, and like boom, and it said like 2018.
Everyone lost their fucking shit.
Yeah, I lost my shit. I was like, oh hell yeah, what the hell is going on? I didn't even know about it, but I still need to see more because. You can't just go off of like
Did you want to see more? Or did you need to see more?
I needed to see more.
You needed to see more in order for you to give up your money.
No, I had already given up my money.
You
at
needed
that point.
just for your sanity. Okay, there's a difference.
Because I've been burned before.
Yeah, but in that matter, as far as advertisement, I agree with Kronos. You need to get people that maybe held off on it and try to get them to get in, because maybe they do start with this one, or maybe you just want to get those people that are on the fence or don't know anything about the universe, try to get them to come in. Perfect way is to get a decent trailer, one that gets that hype machine going.
Turning new fans into super fans is the goal of almost every goddamn franchise. So I get that.
And those who are hating on The Force Awakens, you want to try to get them out. I mean, they're going to see it eventually, but you want to put their butts in seats.
Which, I mean, again, Force Awakens did, regardless of how anybody feels about it right now, that was so super fucking successful.
And they showed Snoke's face. I was kind of pissed about that.
They did show his face.
Yeah, they showed his face.
Not a hologram.
Yeah,
yeah.
But whose face?
Supreme Leader Snoke.
Oh, they showed it. Oh.
Yeah.
Snooky.
I kind of wish I didn't see it.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't realize they showed it.
Maybe some turns and some changes.
I watched it anyway. I mean, I did get I got IMAX 3D. I don't like 3D, but.
So wait, quick question: when Finn is fighting the Supreme Commander or whatever, is he using a lightsaber?
Captain Phasma. No, he's using
he's using that
riot baton.
That blazer thing.
It's a baton. The same one that
the traitor one.
Yeah, TR-8R.
As long as they don't try to make Captain Phasma cool, because she just ain't so far. Fuck her.
Wow. That chrome suit is dope, though. I gotta say.
I won't be surprised if she cuts off either Finn's hand or arm.
All right, you speculating hard off the bat.
Well, you got to think. What's in every Star Wars movie or trilogy? Someone loses a limb. At least one.
Okay.
So,
all right,
got to keep with it.
Obviously, they have everybody's money here except for Stitch. You are still holding out. You are not going to be supporting Star Wars. Is that correct?
He's going to get dragged to it. Somebody taking him.
I mean, if it's $5 Tuesday in Liverpool.
Damn.
Damn.
You can take a good nap again, I guess.
Yeah. If I can get drunk.
I'd be bad too if I had to wear a bikini. I'm just.
I ain't mad. I look good. People still remember that shit. People didn't turn away. The people were fucking screenshotting. So, what's since we're on trailers and everything, what's your thoughts on the Thor?
Thor, I want to watch that one too. I mean, looks like it's pretty good, and I heard it's gonna kick off the start of a Hulk trilogy. So that's good news. Finally, I mean, what the fuck.
Well, it feels like I think they confirmed it won't be like a Hulk trilogy in name because of Universal's rights or whatever, but they're going to do like big Hulk arcs, including looking like we're going to get True Planet Hulk. You know,
That'd be dope. I want to see some Scar too. That'd be
hell yeah,
cool.
hell yeah.
You think we get other color Hulks like Red Hulk and
Gray Hulk.
If you can just get Red Hulk, that would be an epic battle. I'd love to see that, but. For this one, it feels like this is a totally different Thor. I can't remember the name of the director, but it looks colorful. It almost looks a little Guardian of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I like the joke he says that we should be the Revengers or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
It looks like it's going to be funny and outer space shit. And this should lead up to Infinity War. I mean, they're out of fucking time. It has to lead up to Infinity War better than the last 4 or 5 years of fucking MCU movies.
Yeah, it's this Black Panther then Infinity War, right?
Yeah, and Black Panther, I don't want Black Panther to be truly cosmic. I mean, we got to learn about Wakanda in that one. You know what I mean?
It's got to be because we're still. I mean, we've talked about it before, but just a reminder: how many stones are still left out there?
I think there's one or two.
Yeah, I think
that haven't been accounted for in the MCU. Okay,
they've been mentioned, but I don't think they've been accounted for.
I think I would assume that either. I mean, they got to bring it into the next 3 movies that are coming out.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it makes sense for this being the space one that someone gets their hands on it or something.
They better. They better. They need to really bring it. And to be honest with you, I'd like to see at least another Thanos cameo, goddammit. Because not having it in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was super fucking disappointing.
Wait,
you know?
I guess there wasn't in there.
I never rewatched that one.
I mean, the movie was fine. I'm not shitting on the movie, but I'm just saying Thanos in the MCU, again, is much more of a Guardians of the Galaxy villain than he is an Avengers villain.
Yeah,
directly.
They need to start setting their chess pieces up for this this mega hit.
Yep.
Making sure everything
For this cash cow that's about to hit.
Hell, fuck yeah. Sticking with movies real quick, and I know nobody else has seen it, but I got to do a quick review, man.
Real quick, we got one more trailer.
What
Justice
fucking
League trailer. There's a full Justice
Okay,
League
go
trailer
ahead.
as well. Did everybody see it or no?
I saw it.
Well,
Were we the only two?
I think so.
I
think
saw
I've
part
seen
of
it. I
it
think I've seen it,
on
yeah.
TV. Yeah.
Well, they showed it during the Flash too. You probably didn't watch it.
I watched Flash. I
Okay,
think
yeah.
that might have been when I saw the full thing because I was like, I'll probably end up watching it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because they showed they're talking about invasion and up and
Wonder Woman's got one move. She does that leg sweep.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Like that's her
Yeah.
her power move.
that's a hell of a fucking leg sweep, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, get a quick little.
Why you hating? Why you hating,
Man,
Sid?
I've seen ScarJo doing some.
Part of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Don't like.
But yeah, actually, I don't think the trailer was very like memorable. Like there was nothing that really stuck out. Like there wasn't anything that was kind of new. I mean, you already knew that the invasion's gonna happen and like the whole fight with them. But there's some funny scenes with like.
It just seemed like a bunch of extra one-liners that they tossed out to the public. So I just was there watching it and I was like, I'm gonna rewatch it again because I want to go and experience it.
Yeah.
But
But
it seems like a lot of CGI kind of craziness going on.
Yeah, I have to agree. It doesn't.
I'm less hyped for this than I am for Thor, but I'm still optimistic.
Yeah, I want it to be good, but it's so far it
yeah.
looks like it's way too much CGI.
Like for this, like I mean, not to go back in, if they didn't release any trailers, because essentially they're surprised that they are not making a surprise. Is Superman gonna be back?
Pretty much.
And I mean, we already knew that based
was
on how the shit ended.
Big thing about the trailer though, was Superman was in it.
Yeah, so it's like, well, let people fucking go and experience and just let the word of mouth be the suspense breaker from people actually going to see it rather than be like, oh yeah, I saw the commercial during the fucking Super Bowl finals or whatever the fuck basketball game's on.
But you can't do that for all movies though. It's only with like certain movies.
You know, I agree.
Maybe.
I agree. There's certain things that I agree.
But then with like the way you do with business, there's no way that they're gonna not try to expand their brand, and that's how you expand the brand is through advertisements.
You have to marketing.
So,
You have to do marketing.
We got the infinite growth paradigm going on, so there's no way they just be like, oh fuck it, no trailers. So.
And then people were like, "Why is
I
there no
hope someone breaks
trailers?"
some mold one day. That would be cool.
Maybe. I mean, I'm going to see Justice League. I know I'm going to see it in the theater. How confident am I that it's going to be, a great film? I'm maybe about 75% sure.
I'm most excited to see Aquaman, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to see how they portray him on film and his character and his personality.
It's just weird they chose him to play Arthur Curry, because that's not like how Arthur Curry. That's not how he looks. Not how he acts.
Yeah.
He's more of like a diplomat. I mean, he kicks ass too, but he's more of a diplomat.
They definitely went dark Aquaman-ish.
Yeah, they completely changed him.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
The only thing they kept light was his eyes.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much. But I'm curious too. I think what they're going to try to do with him is kind of like what Beavis did with Wonder Woman in terms of set him up for a solo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll be a good kicking off. We'll see though. We'll see.
I know it's in the lineup for them to have Aquaman standalone movie and same with everybody else.
He's actually got a decent rogues gallery too.
Yeah.
So
Besides Black Manta, we got others in there.
yeah. There's there's a whole bunch. I've been reading the Aquaman comics.
There's Triton.
I heard Rebirth Aquaman is pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
really good. Yeah, especially now that they went into like how they have magic and this with the silent school and shit like that. And they Mira is like a really big deal. So
Mira looks awesome. At least the actress that they got to play her.
She's badass. Hopefully
I just hope they have Aqualad in it, like the one, Justice League Aqualad.
Well, it depends. It's like Aqualad wasn't always black, so
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. That's why I want the Young Justice version.
Yeah, wasn't there like 3 Aqualads or 2 before the current one? What's
At
his
least one, maybe two.
Because there's Aqualad, but then they have isn't Aqualad a title, and then they have their Kandar. That's his name.
Yeah, his name was Kendar.
Yeah, so I think Aqualad is a title given to his other proteges.
So
or whatnot.
Padawan.
Pretty much.
So yeah, I mean it looks good. It still looks like it's worth watching.
Yeah, it's right around. It's like what, a week after Thor, 2
Yep.
weeks after Thor, really close together.
Yeah, mid to early November.
So
Real quick, I saw motherfucking Blade Runner yesterday.
Is that the Running Man?
what the
Running
fuck?
Man.
Dude. We're going to come back to Running Man.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah,
That-
I don't want to
so good.
derail it, but yeah, go on with that.
Blade Runner was fucking long and boring. Goddamn it!
Damn.
I know that like there's some critics liking it and whatnot. Super fucking slow. Here's the thing: if you are gay for Ryan Gosling, or a girl who likes Ryan Gosling, this is your fucking movie. Other than that, everybody else on the fucking planet, it's fucking boring. It's way too goddamn slow. The futuristic flying cars shit feels like it's from the 80s. That's what it feels like. There is terrible casting. The only thing I'll give credit to, Edward James Olmos is in this, and Harrison Ford do a good job because of they were in the original and they kind of brought it back with that. What's his name?
Jared Leto's in it.
Leto does a worse job than he did in Suicide Squad.
God dang.
He's fucking out there, and I'm just gonna say
Leto's in?
Yeah, Leto's in this one. He's fucking weird.
Nah.
None of the sci-fi fucking works. And especially when you watch like Ghost in the Shell or whatever, this was on that level of bad. And I shit all over that fucking movie.
Yeah, isn't what's her name in this? Claire from
Cosby Show?
No, she,
from House of Cards?
Yeah, from House of Cards.
Is that the blonde?
Yeah, short
Yeah,
hair.
she plays the
Oh, she's in Wonder Woman too.
Yeah, she's the Wonder Woman.
police chief. Yeah.
Yeah.
She does a decent job. And then they
Trevor,
had
she's
one.
In, she's in Princess Bride. Princess
She's a
Buttercup.
princess.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah. Old school.
So apparently, go ahead. You're
Yeah, I was going to say, apparently the internet disagreed with you because this got 88% on Rotten Tomato.
Dude, I was excited about seeing it. It felt like a 5-hour fucking movie. It's super slow.
I've never watched the original, so I don't.
I like the original,
remember.
cautiously like
The original is slow, also though.
This, I can't, I mean, I give it a 6.2, man.
It is
This
pretty
is-
long.
God
It's 164 minutes, which is about an hour
God
and
dang.
40 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah,
That's pretty fucking long. That's the
Yeah.
longest
Hella
fucking
long.
movie.
I mean,
that's
you gotta-
almost 3-hour movie.
You gotta
Yeah.
do a better job editing, man. And then there's still not a good pay. I'm not gonna spoil everything, but there's not a payoff that's satisfying at the fucking end either. Unless you really, really care about AI and robots a whole fucking lot. It's just not interesting. It just fucking isn't. It's Ryan Gosling doing pouty faces for fucking nearly fucking 3 hours.
But doesn't he do that in all his movies though?
Pretty much, but goddamn it, I don't want to see it. You know. And actually, they could have done a better job with casting. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give credit. Drax Batista.
Oh yeah,
He's in this?
Yeah,
He's in it, and I think he's a real actor. a real deal actor. Like he could be in almost anything.
So 6.2 is what you gave it.
6.2, and that's being generous. Goddammit. Batista made that a 6.2.
Well,
Damn.
wrestlers are essentially they're performance actors.
Yeah, but not
they're
all of them are
athletic.
good, though. There's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like I mean, the Rock is a good actor.
Now, the earlier
Now,
shit was that.
yeah,
So.
like early shit was like they're theatrical, but they're not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say they're good actors.
Yeah, yeah. But what they normally do in their athletic realm, there is acting that goes into it, and much more than any other sport.
Yeah, but for wrestlers though, basically they take their own. This is the best wrestlers on the planet. They take their own existing persona and they just multiply it times 10.
Yeah.
And that's how they. But there's no like you're not going to see like a sad wrestler usually, right?
Yeah,
But what was fascinating though,
You have to be charismatic.
Yeah.
Batista is polar opposite of every. Like I guess I've only really seen him in Drax and a little bit with wrestling, but he is truly like sad and kind of morbid in
Well,
this.
he's been in a bunch of movies. He's been in fucking 007. He's been in a whole bunch of movies.
Well, I'm not doubting.
Man with Iron Fist.
I missed him
I
in
forgot
that.
about that.
I missed him in that.
true.
But I'm just saying, in this one, it was one of those things where I felt like he could truly play off the fucking role. I give him all credit.
Awesome.
You know,
That's
but
good.
yeah,
So-
don't fucking see this goddamn movie.
Well,
It's all
yeah,
I'm
This is
saying.
based off of a trilogy of books. So I've read the first book. I have not read the 2 sequels. So I don't know how closely it sticks to the books or whatnot. But the books are kind of drawn out.
I can't think by giving any bad reviews.
I mean,
good music.
I was
guess.
I was happy to see the Shinichiro Watanabe little short. I want to see more of that, but I don't think he's gonna do more of that.
Oh, for on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Like heroin. Seriously.
But that was a 15-minute though, right?
15 minutes of fucking awesome. So you watched it, right?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you gotta watch it, man. It's probably way better than the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like it. But yeah, I'll check that one out. But this shit, ugh.
It left a bad taste in your
Yeah,
mouth.
dude, fuck that movie. Fuck everything.
Well, what's the name
about
from
it.
Walking Dead was on there too. Lynn and James.
Yeah, he had a short
Oh,
role.
yeah.
He had a short role.
Morgan.
Mr. Cotton.
What the fuck?
So I just want to get that in there. Don't fucking watch that movie. Go ahead. Where else we going?
Slim Shady.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
So go ahead.
I guess was it over or at the BE? Was it
BET
the BET?
something?
Yeah, BET Awards.
awards, which haven't watched
I think it's funny
ever.
how at the BET Awards, a white guy talking about a white guy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even. I can't even think of anything witty or ironic or to say about that. But yeah, suppose he dropped a. I guess it was. They're called ciphers now or something.
Yeah, it's called Cypher.
Basically, a diss track.
Yeah, so like a freestyle diss track kind of thing where him and I was trying to see in the background if they're like the people from like D12 back in the day. His
Some
rap
of those guys
group.
are dead.
That Purple Hills.
Yeah.
That was a great song back in the day.
Yes, it was.
But he, I guess, sent out a diss track to Trump. It's pretty good.
It was.
I'm sort of personally, I'm kind of on the fence and being like an Eminem fan. Like I kind of touched on it in terms of like I thought his older stuff was great, and then after a while it seemed a little repetitive. But he went back to his roots in terms of just straight off the dome, spitting.
You think it was off the dome?
Well, not.
That means something. The words matter.
Yeah, especially for that.
Yeah. You don't think he like practiced this?
I'm sure.
I'm sure some of it
Oh, okay.
was, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because but it was good. His words were pretty legit. They were to the point.
He mentioned Colin Kaepernick by name. I
Yeah.
think, right?
Oh yeah,
It's
put his fist up for him.
I think it's just ironic because a lot of the same people that are stands for Eminem are stands for Trump.
Really?
Or,
I've never
or,
gotten that impression.
Dotard. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
For Eminem.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Eminem broads like
What did you say?
a lot of the people that are like that their only respect for rap is through Eminem. Like I feel like
He's the only rapper they listen to.
a lot of times it's like, I like Eminem. Eminem's good rap, et cetera, et cetera. They're the same ones that are like team Dotard, but
God dang.
It's like I mean, just me personally
I-
speaking.
there-
I think that seems like a broad generalization.
there's a
I
niche
think it's
of
pretty
people
Okay.
where I would say a lot of people in, fuck it, I'll step in it.
But 2 feet.
Yeah, a lot of mainstream people that didn't used to buy into rap music back in the 70s. I mean back in the 90s, the late 90s and 2000s.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oh, this is crap music. This is crap music. They were Eminem fans. Now I don't know if it's because it was just a white person and someone they could identify, and et cetera, et cetera. Him being from the Midwest and Michigan and rapping about stuff that they felt like they maybe could relate to in terms of like shit going on with their baby mamas, their mothers and stuff, where it didn't seem like essentially quote unquote black problems. A lot of people identified Eminem through Eminem with that. And I think that also resonates with a lot of people that are also Trump supporters. Now, obviously, on the other side of it, people respect Eminem because he puts out good music. And everything else that he stands for. He's legit artist. His rhymes are on point. His flow is great.
Yep.
He's great, talented, arguably one of the top 5 MCs, lyricists of all time. But I think on that other side of the spectrum, people that don't care about anything having to do with rap music, they latch themselves on to Eminem as being like, oh yeah, well rap music sucks, but Eminem's good.
What about Vanilla Ice?
No,
they didn't jump on that bandwagon.
No,
I'm trying
not
to.
the same level.
I'm just trying to think back in my mind. I just maybe because I don't meet people like this, but I've never heard of anybody that I personally know that doesn't like rap but likes Eminem and just Eminem.
I've met a good bunch of.
You lived in basically the past. So maybe that's why.
How so? Oh, okay. Well, Eminem came out when I was living in New Jersey when Eminem broke out.
That's the past too. They still think being Oompa Loompas is a cool thing.
Yeah, I feel like I've gone to maybe 2 concerts where he was performing. He's super popular.
Eminem,
he's popular everywhere.
If you want to go number wise, he's the most popular rap artist of all of the 90s or the 2000s.
I know he's in the top.
He's sold
3
he's sold the most albums
Yeah.
of any artist. He's outsold Jay-Z if I remember the statistic.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Correctly. He's a megastar. He's a megastar icon of the rap game, whether you like it or not. And arguably, he might have a place on Mount Rushmore if we're gonna go into
me,
that
he does.
into the whole Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Tupac thing. Eminem's right there at number 5, just in terms of what culturally and his music, etc.
He's amazing. I'm not dissing him whatsoever, and a lot of people are fucking scared to say anything bad about him because they get fucking roasted by him. I guess my only thing is I can't quite like back up some of the stuff about his fans per se, just because he seems to get so much love in general. But it could be, could be the case.
So they're saying he is.
He is number 1. Eminem has sold over 116 million records. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 155 million records.
Damn,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
and he came on the scene in what 99, 2000.
Yeah, and Kanye West is behind. He's number 2. With 94 million. Actually, I'm sorry, 121 million.
That's amazing too.
Then Jay-Z, then Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac, that shit amazes me because he wasn't even alive for that fucking long.
Yep. 1996.
Where's Biggie at though? Oh, he's way down this list.
That's a different discussion. I'm gonna make a lot of people mad if I get on that.
No, he only had like 1 album though. So that's fine.
Two, but he's the greatest of all.
He's not the greatest of all time.
Yeah. I saw DMX on that list though.
He's great
DMX,
though.
Yeah.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah, he will.
Dog gonna get you. Dog gonna bite you.
Yeah.
He gonna get you some cocaine too.
The thing, and I thought the biggest punchline was at the end of his verse where he's like, all the other people saying, and he's like, we drawing a line in the sand. Either there's no with me or against. He's like, fuck you. And I was just like, all right, that's why everyone loved Eminem, because he didn't give a fuck.
Never
did. He'll say, oh, I'm gonna chop up my baby mama, throw in the trunk. Like a lot of his songs are just on some morbid shit, and it brought me back to what I respected about him. Because as he got on with his later music, like with the whole pill pop and etc., like I can't relate to that. But
he was doing, just to correct you though, he was doing rhymes about pill popping even in the late 90s.
Well, yeah, but
a lot of rhymes about that.
I agree. It would just seem like, okay, I get that where that's your upbringing, that's what you're from, etc. But after a while, it's just like, all right, I want to hear a little bit something new. But what got me into him was just his straight up venom and the inner burn that he had of hatred towards Kim, his baby mama, I forget his mom's name.
The press, some of the people who protested him,
and he would just go, and you could feel his anger through his words, and he's pissed off, and I was just like, oh shit, you feel it, and obviously he's a different rapper than he is now than he was then. He's sitting on stacks of millions of dollars, where when back then he was just coming out the trailer park on 8 Mile. But he still had the same fucking fierceness today when he was talking shit to Trump as he did when he was talking about his mom back in 1999.
I'm gonna say 8 Mile is still top 2 or 3 music bio movies of all time.
Yeah.
8 Mile is pretty fucking high up there.
It is.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
It was really well done.
I would agree.
I mean, Straight Outta Compton was great too, and maybe La Bamba, but it was up there.
I got it. Yeah.
Every time somebody says spaghetti, I'm thinking about Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, every time we do a live podcast, that song pops in my head. It's
He killed Falcon.
He did.
He killed Falcon in the rap battle.
Yeah, I got it. I give him props for when that whole homophobe thing was going on about him, and then he performed with Elton John at the MTV Music Awards.
Oh, yeah. He had to
and
change
he held
his
his
game up.
hand and he flipped off the whole crowd while he held Elton John's hand.
Yeah,
It
he had
was
to change
pretty
it
awesome.
up. Yeah, it's
Wait,
smart. He's smart.
Elton John's gay?
I have no idea.
What's
Hey,
one of the
do you know who George Michael is? What you saying?
one of the lines in Eminem's cipher was he said something about how like Trump is only good at raising like about talking about like prejudice and shit like that, or about racism. Like he mentioned that, and I was like, man, like he's like touching on every little subject like about Donald Trump. That reason why people don't really like him is because he's doing all these issues instead of like being actual president
Or being
selfish
hypocritical,
stuff,
like
yeah.
what he brings up Hillary Clinton, talking about how he bashed Hillary Clinton, but he's doing the things that he bashed her about.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be interesting if he tries to.
Oh, nobody's
Clap back.
No, I'm going to tell
That
you right
idiot,
now.
he gonna try to.
Nobody's trying to clap back at fucking Eminem.
Oh, no.
People
he'll
have
try.
learned.
He'll try.
You think he'll try?
Oh yeah, it's
He'll say something on Twitter.
Donald Trump.
He's petty as fuck.
He is petty. God, that's always a bad move.
He probably say some shit like that's the reason why Detroit has issues. Or
Oh,
something
God
like
damn it.
that. Why the crime rate so high in Detroit?
Yeah.
Some bullshit. People like Eminem.
I haven't seen some people on my Facebook. They would ride or die. They would get Eminem tattoos. Now all of a sudden they're like, Eminem ain't done nothing for Detroit.
Oh,
What
damn.
Eminem done for the city. I'm like, God damn, you fucking drinking all the Kool-Aid.
yeah, what did you expect you to do? Save you?
Do you think that he you know how his last line was like, you know, if you're a Trump supporter or one of my fans, or you can't decide who you want to be behind, then just fuck off or whatever.
Yeah, fuck you.
Do you think he lost some fans because of that, or you think he gained fans?
It doesn't matter
Or
to him
both?
at all.
Yeah,
He's a fucking
sitting
a millionaire.
On, yeah,
He's Mount Rushmore status, you know?
yeah,
So-
he's an icon.
I mean, he won't have his money if he didn't have fans. So do you think he lost
but he
fans?
already
He's
has
producing.
his fans.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to work
Like,
anymore.
it's like
Yeah.
once you get the check, you just have a certain amount of time to cash
I don't
it.
even.
Well, he's cashed
I
it.
don't know the name of his last album.
No, I don't
Yeah.
know either.
Uh,
But I know
he
that
did-
maybe 2 albums ago he had that one track,
He had
Rap God.
the-
And if
Yeah,
you listen to
Rap
that
God,
was
and then
amazing.
he had that song with Rihanna, but I think that was on Rihanna's album. I don't even know.
Recovery was his last album in 2010.
Oh.
7 years ago.
Yeah, it's been, but nobody's forgotten him.
Yeah,
Nobody's
he
ever
ain't in the
forgotten him.
poorhouse.
Wait,
You
know
seen
what's
his
a- always
daughter?
a trip to me?
No boy.
Fucking
Yeah, I've seen
Brittany
his daughter.
Murphy been dead for like
fucked
She's been
Brittany
dead.
Murphy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
she's
she's
been
been
dead
dead for a
basically
minute.
since a few years after 8 Mile.
Yeah.
You know, and she was like a big fucking star.
Dude, she was like, she could do it all. Like, she had, she was singing because she sang in Happy Feet, but she actually cut a couple of tracks with, like, up-and-coming artists that are big now.
Yeah.
She cut tracks with them. Like, she would sing, she has a house track, like a EDM track.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, it's actually, it's called Faster Kill Pussycat. It's actually a really good fucking track.
She looked like she had good pussy, good crazy pussy.
God
good
dang.
crazy for certain.
Yeah.
You know what I
She
mean?
fucked Eminem in the fucking
Bathroom stall?
The steel. I thought it was the steel iron
mill.
work.
I forgot she died.
Yep.
I did too.
Been dead.
Well, the
Shit.
mom was saying something like she thought. I remember the mom was in an uproar saying she thought there was like some foul play behind it or something.
With pneumonia?
That was
Wait.
yeah,
Yeah, that's where she died from.
yeah, but the mom, if I remember correctly, thought it was something. She didn't think the
more.
pieces added up or
Well,
something.
you know, the mama wanted to make her baby
Because
alive.
she was a doctor, right?
If I was to hit, I'd like her to do the Luann voice while I'm, because she was a voice of
God
Luann
dang.
on Full House, or not Full House, and King of the Hill.
God damn.
Damn, I remember she was in, what was it? Damn. I can't think of the Frank Miller's movie.
Oh, Sin City.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go. Yeah, she
Go. All right. So, yeah, I picked up Middle Earth Shadow of War. Well, it got mailed to me. I got it through Amazon. So I got it today. And it was pretty amazing. So I mean, it's basically so far it's like sort of the same as like the last one, except now there's like way more upgradable shit.
Okay.
You can get like you can basically upgrade everything on your body, like your.
Wait, so what game are you talking about? I mean, I know what game you're talking about, but what's the premise of the game for people who don't know what the game is? Because I have no clue what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, it's based in fucking
Lord of the Rings, right?
Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like an alternative time. Well, it's like a reimagining of like Lord of the Rings. So basically, you play as like two people, but in the same body.
Yep.
You play as shit, I forgot his name. He's Terran to something with
It's like a ranger, right?
Yeah, he's a ranger, and then Celebrimbor, who's a high elf, who is in his body too.
Ghost shit.
And they both can't die.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to like switch off between like your elf powers and then like your ranger powers. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, so in this one, the improvements over the first game is that you can upgrade basically everything. So like both your swords, your bow, your armor, and some other shit you can upgrade. You have new weapons now too, so it's pretty cool.
Have you gotten into the Nemesis shit again yet?
God.
Yeah, I did. It's been cool so far. So now,
That nemesis system is my personal nemesis. Because I was just like running up on people, and then I was like, this motherfucker became king now because of me.
Oh,
I got to
yeah.
go after him. And I would just keep getting my ass whipped, and I would just have to like put my tail between my legs and be like, I'll be back.
you know, they did this one. They made it way better. So in this one, you remember how before, like if you lost, obviously they would gain rank.
Yeah.
But now if they lose and they run, they lose rank.
Ah.
So it'll be like, he'll be like whatever, like the badass. Then it'll
Yeah.
be like, if they run, it'll be like whatever, the gutless.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Nice.
they did a total dick move. And this one, I haven't gotten to the point yet to where you can start building your own army, but you get to a point in the game where you can build your own orc army.
Nice.
And then you need to take your army to take over other like outposts and forts and shit.
Couldn't you dispatch like
You
like
could.
lieutenants in the last one, if I remember correctly?
Yes, but in
okay.
this one you fight with your army.
Okay.
So when you
cool.
bring up lieutenants and like captains and shit,
Right.
then they like support you with their people.
Okay.
So when you have to do it too because like all these forts are like they're huge.
God damn.
Yeah.
And if I recall, you take over their mind, right, with one of your spirit powers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Celebrimbor does.
Yeah.
And it's pretty dope because basically you have like in the first one you had some options where if you took somebody over you could either like just get intel and kill them, or you could send them to be like a spy, or you could send them to kill the next guy up.
Yeah.
And then when you get him to kill the next guy up, he's basically on your side. You have like this high-ranking guy that's on your side. And then you can take them to help you kill the next higher-up guy. So
Sounds
Yeah.
it's
dope.
and the dopest thing about that is that it's all like procedurally generated, so you'll basically never see the same guy twice.
I love it.
And
And
so-
they all have different names, right?
Oh, different names,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
personalities. Like today, I faced off with some guy like. It was something the drunk.
Yeah.
And he was all about just getting drunk. He's like, yeah, I'm going to kill you. And then drunk. And then get drunk. And then kill you. And it's just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's such a good game, though, so far. Like, they really, like, kind of upped. They made everything better from the first game. The
That's
first game
good.
was really
The first
good.
game was awesome.
I'm gonna pick that up next. Hopefully this weekend.
Good
Yeah,
shit.
because even I slept on it. The first one that came out, I slept on it, and then I eventually got it. I was like, this is like an amazing game. It's like probably a contender for Game of the Year, and this one is going to be up there, but it's going to lose because Nintendo's going to get Game of the Year this year.
Is there multiplayer in either of these games?
No,
I thought it was
it's
all single player.
It's passive, right? So in the first one, this happened with Prodigy. So if you're friends with somebody that also plays the game, and somebody kills them, you can avenge your friend. So what happens is, because I actually have a video of it. It's on Facebook. So I found a guy, and it said that he killed Prodigy, and then like he's a super high ranking, and so if you kill them, you get extra shit.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
Their
Yeah,
loot.
yeah.
So, so it's in touch with like your friends list. Or-
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
And so another cool thing is like you can get really cool weapons from like killing like all the captains and stuff. Because then I guess there was a big controversy because they have microtransactions. But the microtransactions in the game would actually make the game worse if you use them. So what's fun about this game is actually hunting the high orcs and shit like that and like getting their shit. But you can just pay and get like high ranking stuff. But it's way more fun to like meet these badass orcs and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it seems like that's the new trend now.
Yeah, that was why I never ended up beating the game because I just got I just had revenge and just got distracted from the main prize
Oh, the first one?
with just petty shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just like, oh, I gotta go back over there. But this main story, I'm like, nah, this motherfucker was talking shit. Gotta stomp his face in.
Especially when somebody kills you.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you bitch ass, you back again? I'm just like, nah, can't be dissing me in front of my people.
That's crazy.
All right.
Did y'all see the trailer for Horizon Zero Dawn? Was it?
That was a while ago.
No, the DLC, which drops pretty soon.
But they did that at E.
That was a while ago.
No, there's a new trailer because the DLC drops the 7th, November 7th. So you can pre-order now if you are interested.
How much is it?
For
Or
a while. I already did.
It's like $14, $15.
Okay.
Something like that.
I'll play it.
More dinosaurs.
Yeah,
More dinosaurs. Yeah, I need new dinosaur breeds.
Yeah, there's new breeds, new creatures. It literally looks like you're going up on Mordor. Like you have to go giant volcano fumes and shit.
Yeah. With all these games that we've been playing, it'd be a great way for us to figure out a nice service where we could just play a mini unlimited games for like a month free.
Yeah.
Kind of service
What the fuck? What
I mean, a service where they would send you games.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, man.
Somebody
Somebody
should
Someone
make
copyright
that
that shit.
So yeah, this next part of our podcast is brought to you by GameFly.
Oh shit! You know something?
I do. We know stuff. We're here to hook you up,
See into the future.
get you to play
You
games
seen it?
on the cheap, or if you're just lazy. So basically, GameFly, what they do is they're kind of like Netflix, but way better because you can watch movies and TV shows, but you can also get games. So what they do is you pay one low monthly fee, and you make a list of games you want to play. Like say you want to play like Wolfenstein 2, Call of Duty World War II, like Uncharted Lost Legacy, stuff like that. You make a list of those games, right? Which ones you want to play in order. So you play one of those games, and you're done with it. You send it back. You mail it back to GameFly, and then they send you back the next one on your list. It's a pretty dope service. So it makes it way easier for you to get your games. And they have over 8,000 new and used games for basically every system imaginable, including older systems. So some of the games that are coming up and that we're playing, some of the games that are just coming up in general, is Assassin's Creed Origin. I'm going to play that one because it's in Egypt. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've played a whole bunch of the Assassin's Creed games. Hopefully this one beats Black Flag. For me, that one was the best one, like, of all time. Wolfenstein 2 is going to be dope. Call of Duty World War II should be okay, maybe.
Made it look good.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Made it look good.
Yeah, Fire Emblem is for the Switch. Yes, they have Switch games for y'all that didn't know. Games we're playing right now are Destiny 2. We just talked about Shadow of War, Uncharted Lost Legacy we talked about for a while, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which I'm going to get sometime soon. Yeah, it's been out.
2K,
yeah, it came out like last month. Yeah, and then like FIFA 18 came out a while ago. That's on the Switch too, but it didn't get very good reviews.
Is the U.S. team going to be in that? Because they ain't going to be able to fucking work.
Damn.
They got fired. And like I said before, they also have
It's Trump's fault.
Yeah, a service for movies and stuff. And say you don't even if you don't have a console, they still got you covered. You can stream games through LG Smart TV or a Samsung Smart TV or Fire TV or there's a few other ones too. Yeah. So they got you covered. So if you go to gameflyoffer.com/b-than-BTI, you will get 1 month of subscription service for free. That's right. They will send you a free game on us. So once again, that is gameflyoffer.com/b-than-BTI for 1 month for free. And now on with something else.
Yeah, well, I'm actually curious. Do they stream movies that they let you rent too?
God damn.
Movie and no game.
Like on demand?
Let me see. I think they just stream games.
Yeah.
They just stream. Oh.
Yes.
So let's switch gears just a little bit. One of the things that was going on in terms of the news all throughout this week as a national story was Harvey Weinstein getting into a whole lot of trouble. This is a Hollywood mogul who's done stuff, I guess, behind the scenes with acting and behind the scenes with casting and producing.
Okay, because so he has a company? Is it a
Yeah,
directing
Weinstein.
company?
The Weinstein
I've seen.
company.
Okay, so
They
it's
used
his.
they used to run Miramax.
Okay, because I understand the name. So him personally, what does he do? Like, is he the head of it? Is he
He was
a
one of the
piece
head-
of it, or just person by name that is?
He was one of the heads of it.
Was he
what
the
I
one that
understand.
brought it up, or he just inherited being?
Goddamn.
Was he birthed into that?
You want me to do real research?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Him and-
I think it's important though.
Him and his brother
Can we-
broke off of Miramax when they went bust, and they started the Weinstein Company. So they've been producing movies ever since.
Okay.
They also do like a couple of.
He
stints in
co-founded Miramax.
Okay,
Yeah.
See,
but it went under.
that was that hard?
So he's done a little bit like cameos in movies, but he's also helped him and his brother like produce a lot of the Kevin Smith movies, and I think what was good, obviously Good Will Hunting, a bunch of other shit.
So
He's a producer and
Okay.
studio executive.
There you
So
go.
what's going on with this dude?
Whole bunch of sexual assault allegations that range from anywhere from full-on rape to inappropriate touching, groping, non-consensual, busting on foreheads, all kind of foul shit.
Was there quaaludes?
I don't know. Goddamn.
The people want to know.
Where, like, okay, so where is this coming
He produced
from?
a lot of good movies.
Yeah, he's done a lot of shit to movies.
No, I meant like where is this like the accusations coming from? Like,
Well, there was-
I mean,
a bunch of people.
Yeah, but like big
like
names.
what sparked it? Like was
What sparked it is a good question. I
No
don't know
idea.
where all this came from.
Well, there was one girl who posted up an audio of him. I guess he was trying to convince her to go up to his room, and she said that she didn't want to go to, and she's like, no, you need to come with me. You're embarrassing me here in the hotel. Just come with me. Just come with me. He's like, no. She's like, no, I'm uncomfortable. Like yesterday, you touched my brood inappropriately. I didn't like that. And he's like,
Wait,
no,
touched her what?
touch her on the breast.
Oh.
And it was some recording that was released, and basically that's where it kind of started to go downhill. A lot of actresses started to come out of the woodworks about previously being assaulted by him, and some of the big names on here are like Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie, Ashley Judd.
women? They
Rose-
said that
They're
he's-
coming out of the wood saying that they've had the similar situation with him as well.
Okay, now I personally don't consider trying to solicit a booty call invite to the room is a sexual assault.
You're absolutely right.
But it looks like
it's-
he's paying some folks off.
But it started with sexual harassment. That's what she was claiming. The girl with the
And
audio.
there are separate
There's-
allegations of assault
Okay.
as well. Just to be clear, because I agree with you.
Okay,
There's a
sexual harassment is different than like because the way I think of sexual harassment is like you are in a position of authority, whether on the job or through
He does have
a
power.
leadership. Yeah, a leadership. Well, as being
No, you don't-
subservient.
No. You don't need to be a leader to sexually harass somebody. I can sexually harass somebody
can be a peer,
me
too.
or a peer or.
But he is the owner of this, like co-owner of this and founder of this company, so he had power too.
Are they employees?
If you're coming in for, let's say, a casting interview,
and you just got to sit on the couch.
then you still can't. You can't be whipping out your dick and wiping it on someone's fucking forehead.
And you can't take it out the sink.
Or busting loads on him.
That's
True.
that's different. That's different than sexual harassment. Essentially,
I hear you.
yeah.
Yeah, unwanted loads on your face,
Yeah.
I think.
Unwanted
would be-
sexual advances makes it seem like it's something you can't get away from. And that's why I normally personally think of it as something like on the job, or it's like a teacher, a coach.
The actresses he named
Big names.
did some work for this
Women
company.
that who named?
that
I
Blue named
Okay.
were actresses in some of the films.
So they're
that
saying
he's
like
helped
when
produce.
they were hired by whatever films that he was working
Yeah.
on, he would come on set and just sexually. Okay.
That's what
That's
they're
like-
that's
yeah.
the
Now
allegation.
that
Also, Gwyneth Paltrow, when the assault happened, she was dating Johnny Depp, and Johnny Depp actually went to this guy and confronted him, and he was like going to kick his
okay.
ass behind it. And all
Yeah,
that too.
he's an on-job creeper, which he deserves a punch in the face. Now, chick that met him in the hotel lobby, or what was going on with the?
I don't know the backstory, but basically she was
Yeah.
at his hotel.
Yeah. Oh, you embarrassing me in front of my people or whatever.
No, it wasn't in front of my people. You're embarrassing me
in public.
in public, basically.
Yeah. Nah, she could just.
Well, she was trying to leave, but he was trying to convince her to come up to the room instead.
She could, what
just
prevented her from
He
leaving?
just needs better game.
Well, he
that's
was
all it
grabbing
is.
her and stuff too.
And that's assault.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that. Charles the Light.
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to find out if she was an employee. Then yeah, I follow that. If she was just some girl that he met at the bar and was like, "You need to come back to the room. You need to come back to the room." Just fucking ignore a phone call, walk away.
so-
It seems like the at least the actresses that are making the allegations. I want to be clear that the word allegations is being used, not conviction. We're stating that this was done when they were
Younger.
well, not even just younger, but working on some of the films
Oh
that
yeah.
he's produced.
So like with this, I'm gonna break it down. So like, Weinstein was like, "Oh, I'm gonna produce this movie Shakespeare in Love for you, Gwyneth. Just rub my nuts a couple times. Let me bust this load, and I'll get you an Oscar." Guess what? She got an Oscar.
God
How did
damn.
that? Look at that.
Damn it!
For
Old
favor.
Ninja. Send all your complaints to @old Ninja.
Sounds like that was a form of payment. So
Yeah, for services rendered.
actually, if you do that, and you get what you wanted, is that really sexual harassment?
Yes, it's pro quo.
No, well, I mean, you just say no. I mean, that's the fucked up part. Like if you really don't want
Every
to do
job,
something-
I'm looking at Mr. HR guy. Is that do they not make you feel that sit through that corny ass
don't like
video?
it. HR don't like it, I'm
pro
just
quo.
Yeah.
HR
If you accept it, still you go back, revisit his history. I mean,
Is that
Yeah,
the list?
the other thing that was kind of, and before we get to the list, real quick though, the other thing that was kind of interesting to me online when some of this same stuff was going down, Terry Crews came out and had a story of him being sexually assaulted by
probably a chick.
he didn't name names, but maybe a chick, maybe a gay guy, who knows? Who by someone who had power for casting and a big mucky muck in Hollywood, and him feeling, and this was in front of his wife.
What
according to him.
exactly is a mucky muck?
Someone big, I think. Yeah, big title. Yeah. And he
I mean,
he felt humiliated and blah 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 as well.
it could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if he says it happened, I don't have a reason not to believe him.
He was also addicted to porn for a long time.
Yeah, but
Taylor
I mean,
Cruz.
Yeah.
still shouldn't have casting directors grabbing his fucking dick though. I mean, I'm just, it was kind of interesting to me that he would come out and actually say that as well, you know, and I don't have any reason not to believe him. I don't have any reason not to believe Ashley Judd and the other girls.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of these are just sexual harassment charges, not like any like assault thing. It wasn't like Bill Cosby.
I saw assault on there too.
I'm just looking at some of the big celebrities and what
Dude,
they're saying.
this is a list of
the longest
like
fucking
fairly well-known actresses up on this.
Yeah.
Blue, you gonna read this off? 'Cause I see you looking-
you can do it if you want.
Well,
I'll just pick out a select few that most people know. With starting with Rosanna Arquette, Ashley Judd, Mira Sorvino, Gwyneth Paltrow, Rose McGowan, Asia Argento.
we really don't need to go on the whole list.
I'm not
It's
going
a
to.
So
long
essentially, he's a
Heather Graham,
big name in the Hollywood industry that when he's trying to use his position to his advantage. And
yeah.
I'm not justifying it, but I can see this happening, this being a realistic.
Hollywood. I can.
Because Hollywood's a
a story you
very
hear all the
niche
time.
industry where it's like you piss off the wrong person, you could be just completely blackballed and thrown off and be sucking dick for cheeseburgers on Hollywood Boulevard if you're not
Or
fucking.
just get a real fucking job.
Yeah.
Instead of playing pretend.
Oh, damn.
Playing pretend pays a lot of money.
How you
does,
really feel
but
about actors?
You're just playing pretend. That's what you're doing. I mean, people want to make this whole magical fucking. You just fucking playing pretend.
Yeah, that's acting.
You can't just play
pretty well,
pretend
though.
every fucking day. Don't get paid shit.
I just,
They're happy though.
we are gladly paying $12 to watch people play pretend on TV.
Oh, yeah, for
and
sure.
that adds
Yeah,
up to
just-
billions. So
I just don't like it when people like make it this big fucking thing that is not. It's like they're literally just playing
Yeah,
pretend.
they're just actors. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
acting. Like they're not that special. So be honest with you.
I
Now,
can
porn
say-
star, that's
They got a
different story.
talent that I don't have.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
make people. I'm
pretend
not good
better
at
than
playing pretend.
Yeah,
so.
but it's not just that. That's the problem though that I have with like everybody putting these actors on pedestals is that it's not just them. Yeah, they can like play pretend, but it's like there's somebody's directing them to play that well. Somebody's putting in graphic packages. Somebody's a cinematographer, all to make them look better. They got PAs and all this other shit. They're all pointed towards making this person look good.
I'm not. Yeah,
they're
I'm
just
not.
playing
I'm
pretend.
not. I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure we don't distinguish them as role models because that's a whole.
No,
they are not
no.
role models, and we are. I think we're all five of us are on the same page. Of
Well, they can be, just they shouldn't be.
Yeah,
You
if
should-
you're in the performing arts, they could be a role model.
if they're,
it's a different.
I'll say The Rock
topic,
is a,
but-
is a
We said we
role model.
weren't
You
gonna
shouldn't
get
be-
into it.
you-
We
yeah.
said we weren't going to get into it, and then we dive.
Yeah, we don't ride all deep.
Yeah.
But looks like you're.
I respect the talent that they do have, and it's an art form. It's an art that I don't have. I can't do. So
Yeah.
I respect what they do.
Well, is it art that you really tried to do? I mean, I don't really give a shit about playing pretend. So
I don't give a shit about a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
it's a. I mean, I can draw. I can throw paint on a fucking canvas or whatever, and some people think that's worth millions of dollars. And
There you
they're-
go, Jackson
they're-
Pollock.
Yeah,
You don't even have to paint the
Yeah.
thing, and people still pay money for
yeah.
it.
It's supposedly it's art. It's I don't understand it, but people
You pay $100 for shoes.
people are successful as fuck doing it.
And I'm stepping in a little bit of shit. There.
Wheezies.
I will say this. I feel like, especially with some of the big names that were listed, I don't quite get, once you have a household name in Hollywood, why you wouldn't speak out or press charges against it.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
You can't. The actors don't produce their own movies.
I agree with you.
It's sort of. I mean, I don't know if anyone's watched like Entourage or whatever. So you kind of get like a sort of a concept behind it. It's like essentially, think of it as the NFL, for example. It's a good thing because it's going on right now. Essentially, if Cam Newton or whatever is just like, yo, Cam Newton can do whatever he wants to. Cam Newton can play or whatever, but essentially, he's still subservient to the owners, and the owners are the studio heads. And there's only,
but hold on.
Okay.
We're talking about potentially a sexual crime being committed, right? That's what we're talking about.
But there's a lot of crimes that's done to females that aren't reported. So even though
I
they're
hear
big,
you.
they still probably don't have like the power.
Wouldn't we want people to report sexual?
Yeah. But it doesn't get reported though.
Yeah, but hold on. This is the problem. I agree with you, Prodigy. And this is the problem against your guys' argument. All right, is that obviously when they reported it, the guy got fucking fired. So there are consequences to somebody reporting it. That's the main problem that I have. Is like, look, if some shit like that happens to you, you need to report it. There are consequences in America if somebody does shit like that. You don't be like, oh, well, he's a big producer. I'm never going to get fucking hired again. No, this is a perfect example of what fucking happens. Somebody reported it. He got fucking fired pretty much immediately.
And there's a long list of people.
Yeah. Well, nowadays it's that way, but back in the past it wasn't that way.
Yeah, well, back in like what, the 80s? I mean,
yes,
like
the 80s, 90s.
Yeah, but
people got away with this kind of shit.
Okay, but this is like there's
2017.
Yeah, it's 2017.
But this is
coming out like revisionist history. Be like, oh yeah, 10 years ago this happened to me, but
hold on, wait, real quick. Don't we want to have a society where we look up to and value people who report things, even though it's risky, even though it's not something that is comfortable?
In a perfect world, yes.
I mean,
in a perfect world, but
I put them on a pedestal. Someone who risks their career against some powerful producer and says, "Hey, this person grabbed my fucking ass and put their dick."
And then after they do that, how they keeping their lights on? Because they got to do a new career field.
I literally just told you.
Okay.
That the person gets fired. That's what happened to Harvey Weinstein, right? Some big ass fucking producer just got fired from his own company with his own fucking name on it.
Okay, and the person that ratted.
This is the reason why you do it.
Who's the chick that reported that blew the whistle?
I don't care.
No, well.
Yeah.
If she was in touch with this person, she was trying to get into the Hollywood field.
I think she's still going to be given opportunities to get roles.
It doesn't happen in any other. When have whistleblowers been able to just keep progressing in their career after they've blown the whistle? An example, and I don't want to go. I don't want to turn this into a sports conversation.
Kaepernick?
McQuarrie, the guy that ratted out Joe Pa at Penn State.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was kids getting raped in showers, and he blew the whistle. He was ostracized, ran out of there, and he's still fucking enemy number one for that entire fucking region of Penn State.
I hear you.
What's he doing now?
I would have to look it up.
His career's toast. He can't coach anywhere. He's done.
Thing. It's risky. I'm not arguing with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not only risky, but it's courageous.
I agree.
It's courageous to say this multi-millionaire, big household name in terms of behind-the-scenes producer did something that was egregious and was sexual assault.
I agree.
I'm a 22-year-old hot-ass actress, and I'm still going to report. I look up to people like that. We all should.
I agree. However, some people when they were like, okay, if I blow the whistle on this, and this, like, I agree, it is a courageous, it's a bold step, and it's something that if somebody doesn't have the, I don't want to say courage because it makes people that don't want to go through it not able to be able.
They're still victims. I get you. I'm just saying it takes courage to do this.
There's a lot of consequences and repercussions to doing that act of courage.
I'm agreeing with you.
And like you had mentioned, Kaepernick does not have a fucking job. But he braced himself for that. He knows what happened
and did nothing illegal.
But
a
lot of other people.
Fucking Kaepernick thing though. Look,
a lot of people agree with him, but they would never do that. And a lot of them are still sitting silent on their hands because they know who signs their checks.
But look what happened though. I mean, that's like a bad example because people are now kneeling and not getting fired at all. The main reason why he doesn't have a fucking job, there's two reasons. Obviously, the number one was the fact that he decided to kneel. But the number two, like right fucking behind that, was the fact that he's a running quarterback and he's not that fucking good.
See,
he's not that fucking good.
I completely disagree.
He's not.
He's a starting quarterback.
He was a starting quarterback.
Yeah,
but he's not that good.
There's a long list of people that are worse than him.
Yes.
Well, for sure.
There's a lot that are worse. And they're starting now.
The question is, though, would he ever win a team a Super Bowl? And the answer for me is no.
I don't disagree with that, but there's 32 starting quarterback jobs, and
they're all filled.
Only one, but I mean, well, not all of them were filled. Like literally just last week, someone got.
And if it was really a huge deal about the kneeling thing, what about all those other players that are kneeling now that nothing's happening to them?
I hear you. There's some threats
he was the first. He was the first, which is a huge thing.
Well, let me.
We're getting off cap.
So
cap derails things.
Yeah. So going back to what Corona, I understand where you two are talking about, and then Stitch, what he was bringing up about is like back then, like Prodigy was saying, if you're between 19 and 22, you're a young hot female, and you're trying to get into the Hollywood business, and then you meet this big Hollywood producer. You know his films, people know his films, and your friends are like, hey, this guy can get you a role, just play along with whatever he says. And he's like, oh, just give me a rub and tug, and I'll make you a star. I'll put you in my big movies, you'll go far, and, you're young, you don't know what to do, but you want to make it, and you know that there's a danger. If you don't do this, you may never work in the business ever. So there's that little area there. This is where you're not a household name, you're like in college, maybe you're waiting tables or whatever.
Well, I'm going to make a distinction. If we're talking about, and again, this is allegations, that he forced himself on some of those girls or some of those actresses, that's a whole different scenario from what you're describing. Is different. Versus an adult woman who's 18 or 19 saying, I'm going to bust it open for this old man because he might make me a star.
There is a difference between pro quo and sexual harassment assault.
Yep.
Now, like the situation you were saying, that's more pro quo, being like, hey,
you do something for me, I do something for you.
Let's go out for drinks. Oh, you're a good girl, whatever. During the casting, let's talk about this role a little bit later. You go out to dinner with, maybe he likes me. All of a sudden, you see where he's going with it, and you're like, all right, he's trying to fuck.
Yeah.
And then essentially, if you're a girl, or maybe if it's even in Terry Crews's situation, you're like, all right, I'm trying to get my foot in the door, and I can't imagine what it takes to get your foot in the door in Hollywood, because it seems like it's a very elusive elite club where it's run by billionaires.
Yeah.
And there's only, 5 to 10 studio heads, major studio heads that actually run shit. You piss off one of them, I'm sure all those billionaires talk to each other. They know each other. And even though Weinstein fucked up and people know about the dirt that he was doing, I'm sure he's not the only studio head that has banged an actress or fucking gotten a rub tug from somebody for some casting couch.
I don't have any problem with people hooking up with adults as long as things are consensual and not here I'm going to do this.
Is pro quo consensual?
Here's the thing. HR is going to have a problem with the quid pro quo stuff, and I have a problem with that too. But I'm talking about if you fall in love on the fucking casting couch.
Love is different.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Well, here's an example real quick.
Take the temperature of the
room.
So here's pro quo.
Your girl, fucking, Enchantress, the actress who played Enchantress, Cara Delevingne or whatever. So she was being pressured by him to make out with another girl. She refused, and he kept egging her on.
In a film?
Alleged. Well, this is her alleged statement.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get her to kiss another girl, and he kept asking her, have you ever slept with another girl? And she's like, no, I don't want to do this. And he kept pressuring her. And she was against it. So he kind of like kept coming at her. That's harassment. When you say, no, I'm not interested in that, and you keep pushing, that is harassment.
Yeah.
Because you warn them, this is not what I want to do. No means stop. But if you keep going, that's something else.
Look, it's not a good look. None of this is a good look. I'm still wondering, and I don't know about the statutes of limitations, but if he sexually assaulted people, he should be getting criminally prosecuted and going to fucking jail. I don't care if it even happened in the 80s or something.
So currently he's in rehab in upstate New York, for sexual addiction.
So pro quo. We'll ask the difficult
Explain
question.
explain what it means to the listeners
Pro
out
quo
there.
is you do something, I'll do something for you.
Yeah,
For in simple terms.
Trade for
Yeah,
trade.
you do something.
Yeah.
And you're talking
Hey,
about the circumstance of sexual shit.
Isn't that prostitution?
Yeah.
I mean, if I
Yeah.
throw you a stack
Yeah,
on side,
All right,
Yeah,
so,
let's say,
booty
well,
sex.
yeah, we'll just keep it simple. Sexual stuff. It's like, hey, yeah, I can get you this job, etc. I guarantee if you sleep with me and whatever, I guarantee this promotion's yours.
Not good.
Is that?
That's sexual harassment?
yeah, that I think that's a super gray area because I think on some grounds you probably could get busted legally.
Yeah.
Oh, you would get. There's no gray on if it's legal or not. I'm just asking, like, personally, what you
doesn't
feel
it-
are because it's illegal.
Well, let's say
There's
yeah,
no gray on it. It's
Because
illegal.
if
So
you
what
give
if
them money and gifts, does that count as
no, I'm not talking about money. Just saying
just saying
that
okay,
situation.
But what if it's the other way around where she's like, oh, I'll suck your dick if you let me get this role? Would that be considered sexual harassment?
That's
yes.
Same difference.
yeah. It is.
Yeah, because if you say
that-
no
yeah.
and she's still trying to suck you
Like, oh,
off,
come on.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
play that
this is-
role.
yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna ask a question in the chat room. This is probably gonna be controversial.
What?
So I
shit.
know- I know
Go
it's-
for it.
I
Bring
know
the
it's-
heat.
I know what she's trying to get at.
Bring the
and
heat.
and it's not gonna be a good answer. So she was asking, have we been raped? Any of us been raped or sexually harassed? I've been sexually harassed before, but raped, no. But I understand what you're trying to get at, Mishka, is that obviously we don't know what it's like to be, raped, even though I have been sexually harassed, but to be raped and then understand what it's like to have like that kind of shame and shit like that. However, you don't have to be, I don't know what it's like to be murdered or assaulted or anything like that too.
No one knows what it's like to be murdered.
To know that it's fucking, well, no, I mean, to know that it's fucking wrong. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To know that it's wrong. And the way that I'm coming at it is that if somebody sexually assaults you or rapes you and you don't say anything, you're basically telling the person that it's okay to do. And their next victim could be partially be, I don't even want to put it that way. But I mean, basically, you're letting somebody get away with some shit when they should be in jail instead of hunting for other victims to do the same fucking thing.
It takes
too.
a lot of courage.
It takes courage, yeah.
It
Yeah.
takes
That's
a
all
lot
I'm
of
saying.
courage, and I'm not going to shit on somebody for not having the courage to put themselves out there as being a victim of such a personal crime and a crime that is extremely, extremely hard to prove.
And you get dragged through the mud, too, when it comes to shit like
I'm
that.
all there with everything that's been said. I'm just telling the world that I put you on a super high pedestal. If you do blow that whistle, if you do have the courage to report it, I think that needs to be commended. That's all I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
but I mean, when it goes bad, it goes. I mean, we have a Supreme Court Justice, Clarence Thomas, that was accused of sexual. And how'd that work out for the chick? Who is she? Where is she? Yeah, where is she now, and where is he?
Yeah.
How did that work out? And she put herself out there, her face. I don't remember her face, but I don't know what she's doing right now. But I'm sure she
ain't
committed.
no Supreme Court.
She ain't working anywhere in D.C. I bet.
There's all these teachers, too. These female teachers getting busted for stuff.
And I'm not saying I don't know what was true and what wasn't. I was a kid during that time. I can't. I'm not a judge. You know what I mean? All I'm trying to say is I think it's good and awesome and very courageous to report.
When it works.
That's all.
When it works.
It's still good. Even when it doesn't work, it's still courageous to report.
But you don't know when it doesn't work. You don't remember who it was.
Well,
Still
yeah,
courageous.
it doesn't matter if you don't know who the fuck it was. I don't know why that point keeps coming up.
It's still
I
courageous.
don't need to know who the fuck it was.
Well, essentially, you commit career suicide.
Not
potentially.
all the time.
oh, thank you to Spreckle Floss. Anita Hill was
Yeah.
Clarence Thomas.
yeah.
I've actually
Like
forgot
Omar
her
said,
name.
you come at the king, you best not miss.
You're
Yeah,
taking risks.
yeah,
Look,
you are taking-
I think we're
It
kind
kinda
of
sucks.
agreeing. You know?
Yeah, it does kind of suck for the whistleblower because it's usually someone who has clout and power or whatnot. And then there's the little person, and when they blow that whistle,
Snowden blowing the whistle on shit going on in the NSA. And people are still trying to hunt him the fuck down. I mean, he's courageous to people like me and everything, but in terms of can he just walk freely down the street in America? No.
no,
How is his career in terms of what he was doing before he blew the whistle?
Well, there's
It's done.
Well, because what he did was actually illegal.
yeah.
okay, yeah, it was illegal.
Yeah, but so there's a distinction between whistleblowing and doing something illegal while you're whistleblowing.
Was it courageous?
No, it's illegal what he did. That's important. All right,
Okay.
that's really important. The distinction. Somebody getting raped or sexually assaulted it's not illegal for them to be.
It was
for them to be on the receiving end of being.
Was it
raped or
illegal
sexually
for Rosa
assaulted.
Parks to sit in where she sat on the bus?
But Jesus fucking Christ!
That's
he gave
legal?
he gave national secrets to somebody that didn't have a clearance. Okay. That is super illegal, and I understand the fact that what the government was doing was fucked up. That part I agree with, but it's still illegal what he did. You can't just give state secrets away to somebody and not expect any sort of repercussions, especially when you don't go the proper chain of command. He just gave it to the fucking press. That's where he fucked up.
Well, he felt the morality of the situation was outweighed the legality of it. And that's a choice that he made, and he understood the consequences of it, which is something that was courageous for him to do, but essentially he committed career suicide.
Isn't he
committed treason.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Treason,
He's wanted for treason.
which is career suicide.
Which is punishable by death.
It's not just career suicide, it's against the law. I just want to make a distinction there.
It is,
Yeah.
but it is also
both.
career
I mean,
suicide.
both.
Treason's career suicide unless you're going somewhere else.
I just don't want that guy to be in the same boat as somebody that's not doing anything illegal and being an abused person.
I was just listing several examples of just people that.
Would you consider what he did treason? I mean, he
Yes.
he
Yeah,
set
he
the
did. By
government,
definition,
he
it
put
is treason.
the government out on blast for doing incorrect shit. But
he
that's
gave
like
away
your First Amendment, or it's not the First Amendment, right?
He literally did 21st century Benedict Arnold shit.
Yeah, but like, who's supposed to be governing the government? The people are supposed to be governing the government.
Yeah, but
So,
In a perfect world,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
in a perfect world, I could have a unicorn that farts out fucking rainbow ice cream, but it's not gonna
The
happen.
hell, I want gold bricks.
Oh shit!
God damn.
Gotta make that money.
Like, honestly, I wish that whole situation with him didn't happen because I wish he just wanted the right chain of command and he found somebody that he could trust, that he could be like, hey, this is fucked up. But he didn't. He gave it up to the press. That's the reason why he's stuck in fucking Russia right now.
do you think it would have?
Go ahead. That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Do you think it would have? Do you think someone just would have squashed it, or
That's
do you
why I
think
said
someone? Or do you think someone?
You got to find the right person.
Yeah, stuck on the road.
Yeah, and you can't just take those kind of things and just give it to somebody with no clearance. So,
Yeah.
he's not Hillary Clinton, so you can't cover that kind of shit up.
All right.
Like no matter what you do, that's going to be illegal, and you're going to probably get thrown in jail.
Yeah,
So,
well,
like honestly, he would have been better off literally asking for a fucking meeting with the president.
President's not going to give him the time of
Yeah,
day. I don't think that's going to happen. I can't see that happening ever. All right, let's move on. Shit. Flash came back.
We're moving the TV.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that not everybody saw it.
No,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw it.
Or you didn't?
I saw
Or
it.
you
I
didn't
saw
finish
it.
it,
I
right?
saw it.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah, we came in when he was like in the middle, or 3/4, I think. So
So do you want to?
But
talk
good.
or are we gonna-
No, just say in general. I mean, good
Yeah.
premiere, good season.
what'd you
4
think?
premiere?
Interesting.
What'd you think, Stitch?
It's interesting. I'll see where they go with it. It felt like they were just kept beating a dead horse last season
Okay.
with everything that was going on. It seemed like a lot of questions, and I don't know if they'll go back and revision this because all of a sudden they're just like, okay, everything's back to normal. We brought, well, I don't want to say, but
Things are back to normal.
yeah, things are back to normal. It seems a little bit too smoothly.
I know this. They got fucking Kid Flash out there with a fucking conch or some lye in his hair or
So-
straightener, relaxer, all of the above. S curl.
Yeah, that just for me perm.
If they don't explain that in this goddamn episode, I'm fucking throwing bricks.
It's because he's running too fast. He got a
Yeah.
little slick back.
Well, it's been in the show. It's been 6 months since Barry's been gone, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants in those 6 months. If fucking Curtis can get Crone rolled up every day when he goes out in the street, Wally can get all conked up.
I don't know. You better explain it a little bit better than that. But we'll
Shit,
see.
it's been 6 months. You can't change your hair.
It doesn't look bad though. That's
It
one
looks
thing.
like shit. What are you
What?
talking
Oh,
about?
all right.
man.
Considering I had one when I was
God dang.
just saying.
Yeah, overall, I think it was. I kind of agree with Stitch, but I feel as if something's a little off.
What are we
towards
talking
the
about?
end.
With Barry?
Flash.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I still
Well,
feel like something's a little off.
I feel-
When you watch the episode, you'll notice that there's. It feels like everything's kind of back to normal, but not quite.
Yeah.
And I can't put my finger on it yet. Hopefully, it was intentional. If it wasn't intentional, it's bad.
Well,
But we get to see the new big bad in this one, and a couple other like story
is
arcs
that
that
guy?
pop up. I forgot
Oh,
his
you forget
name
me.
because he's apparently he's non-powered,
okay.
but he does have, I guess, skills.
But we
So-
get, and so we got every CW show back on now, right?
Uh,
Including
it'd
Black
be-
Lightning.
I don't know when Black Lightning starts, but I know I've already seen Legends of Tomorrow and Flash and Supergirl.
How does the schedule work out? Monday, Supergirl.
Monday
Tuesday?
is Supergirl. Tuesday is
Monday is also the lead.
Legends of Tomorrow and
Tomorrow,
Supergirl are Monday. Tuesday is Flash. Wednesday is Riverdale for now, and then Thursday is Arrow.
Okay.
And Thursday is also Gotham. Monday is Lucifer. With
Yeah, but I'm just for CW though. I mean,
Yeah. So it should be interesting. I don't know when Black Lightning airs or what day, but it keeps saying coming soon. So
full season for Black Lightning or just
full season.
All right.
So it should be interesting.
I know with Barry, the reason why he was acting the way he was is because his brain is processing the world at light speed, and he doesn't know what's going on with him yet, or like he has super one of the Flash's powers that he's super intelligent just because he can think like a million times faster than a normal person.
Yep.
Like his brain was pretty much working so much, and he was basically when he was in the Speed Force, he was in the future and the past all at the same time. So a lot of the stuff he was saying was like stuff from the past. But
Past episode. It's like literally past seasons. He had past lines from other seasons, like the time where Ollie was teaching him. He has like a line from when he was talking to Oliver Queen. He's had lines from seasons
When
1,
Jill
2, and 3,
Yeah.
all kinds of shit, and it was crazy. And he turns into Rain Man when he comes back.
But overall, really good episode.
I'd say it's a good episode.
Yeah,
Solid episode. Personally, I think Supergirl had a really good start compared to what it normally was. It was a lot more darker. I feel like a little bit more serious. We get to see a couple of reveals and some new. Like the big bad, I guess, kind of introduced a little bit. So, going to be interesting to see how Supergirl plays out.
Dude,
hopefully, they stay with the tone.
The dude from Supergirl, the guy who runs
Eggs.
No, it wasn't Epic. What's his name?
You talking about the guy from Agents of Shield?
Yeah, the guy from Agents of
Yeah,
Shield.
he
He was
was in
also in
Heroes, too.
Heroes. I was like, damn, this dude's in every fucking thing.
He's in a lot of shit. So he was General Talbot in Agents of Shield. Now he's on Supergirl. He's basically like an older version of Maxwell Lord. Like, yeah. So, but he's a lot more sinister. He's not like kind of campy, I guess.
They still got Lex's daughter on there looking bad as hell.
She is bad as fuck.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's in the first episode. So good.
She got this cute little freckle on her neck. I'm like, damn, I don't know why. That's fucking hot to me.
It's funny because you can tell that she's Australian because she breaks her accent like almost every scene.
God damn, really?
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
We also,
Supergirl. She's Lena Luthor.
We also get a surprise character, which we don't know anything about yet, but that mom who saves her daughter.
Yeah, well, actually, they were talking about her all summer, so a lot of the fans already know who she is.
They have?
Yeah, because in the end of Supergirl, we see the repeat of them sending a Kryptonian to Earth, but it's like this weird scientific dark alien looking fucking people. They look like Remans from Star Trek.
Right.
But it turns out this will be Rain, one of Supergirl's like powerful enemies that she goes up against. She doesn't know who she is yet, but later on we will see through the progress of the series that she's going to find out who she is and what she's about, and then probably start destroying the city.
So a better episode on that one, and then we got Arrow tomorrow.
We got to talk about
Deathstroke,
Mr. fucking Robot,
which drops tonight. None of us have seen it.
Nope.
I might stay up fucking late to watch that shit.
I know the fuck I am.
Yes.
I need to find out what the fuck is going on with F Society and the government and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I suspect it might be super dank on the first episode.
Oh man, I don't even know what to expect. Like the trailer teasers they've been showing, like commercials and stuff, don't give anything away.
Oh,
dude.
good. Good, because I'm excited as fuck. Like we're saying, we're all excited as fuck. Yeah,
Well, just because how good I'm so hyped because last season was fucking damn near perfect, like with everything and like the whole sorry I lied to you and shit. And
Yeah,
really
that
badass.
fucked me
I
up.
had me scratching my head and shit. I was like, wait a minute, he's in jail? Oh
Yeah.
shit, Joey Badass.
The crazy thing about Mr. Robot is when you think something's about to happen, or you think like, oh, this is what's going on, it just turned out to be something
don't know
completely fucking
shit,
different.
they tell you. Yeah.
I love that shit.
What fucks me up is like you're still questioning, is this person
Real.
part of Elliot's fucking persona?
Oh, yeah.
Is this person real or fucking one of a fractured fucking personality?
I don't know why, but I think the blonde chick is one of his sister's personalities. I think she might have disorder too. But I'm just thinking.
Still think what's his name, Tyrell or whatever. Still think that's actually
Still such a black name for a white guy.
Yeah, he's French, isn't he?
yeah, something.
getting fucked in the ass and shit for.
No, he fucked the dude in the ass. He didn't take
Oh,
it.
that's
He was the top.
He was the top. Yeah, he was the top.
He was a pitcher.
Yeah, and it should be interesting.
Real quick to switch it up, we had some big personal. I feel a little bit bad talking about it, but personal news happened to a dear friend.
We got the green light on that.
We got the green
Okay.
light. I'm looking at Kronos. Right, we have the green light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he in the chat?
Hopefully, he is.
Hopefully
he's
not. He should be
He
resting.
should be resting.
Yeah.
Even though he's fucking live streaming and shit.
Yeah, he was.
Good for him.
Matt from Prereq. We are so fucking happy. He had a procedure earlier today. It seems successful.
Yes.
What kind of procedure?
This was, I mean, I guess it's okay to say it, right?
Yeah, well, I say part of it. Basically, he had a bout with cancer in the past,
Yeah.
and so potentially it came back. They found some lumps in places,
Yep.
and he had to have them removed
Yes.
today.
That's a
So
good way of putting it.
yeah,
And so far, it looks pretty good. He'll get some more test results, but we're just fucking happy that
He made it out.
he made it out, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
He's alive and kicking, and we're just...
Still got some more tests, but
Yep.
yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be resting. He shouldn't be on any dankness yet. Let's wait until he's at least 80 to 90%. Then he can wild out.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a friend of the Pit Cast for forever. Personal friend outside
He's
the
an
cast.
OG.
You know,
He's an OG.
We all love him.
Friend.
We just want him to get fucking healthy and well. And I was obviously, as a friend, very nervous for him. And I was glad to hear some good news today. Really fucking glad.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised that he was already on social media and responding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Shouldn't you be sleeping?
RNA.
All right, yeah.
Was he driving in the video?
I hope
I
not.
don't think so.
I hope not.
It was looking at the
I
camera.
really hope
Yeah, I hope not.
No, because I think when you record, the perspective is kind of weird. So
Backwards,
it gave
yeah.
you the feeling that he was driving, but
Yeah.
I think it might have been past.
Pretty sure Becky was driving. I'm pretty sure after you have something done like that,
Yeah.
you can't drive, or at least
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
I made
Yeah.
sure Mishka drove after my fucking slip or my vasectomy shit. I wasn't driving for shit. Fuck that.
Seedless.
See, that's fucking nuts. Yeah.
I think we need somebody here needs to have like a major surgery where you have to go under, so we can record your reactions and shit afterwards.
You can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Since you talk about it,
K-Mac would have had a funny one back. What was my gallbladder removed or something else?
Yeah.
maybe it was
You have
gallbladder
something on
stuff.
your side, yeah.
Yeah,
Back in like 2010.
Well, didn't she
2011.
have
or
that-
was it endoscopy? Well, yeah, either one. It was like I woke up and I was like, I don't like this Costco. Like it's bullshit.
didn't she have? She had that incident where with the cough syrup or what was the
Oh, Delsum. She
Delsum?
got all
That
high
was
and shit?
yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
Talking crazy.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
You just got a little.
Hey, thank you, Speckle Floss.
I appreciate
for,
it.
Using Super Chat. So if anybody wonders what the fuck just happened in the chat room, if you look below where it says "say
I
something,"
still twerk.
there's like a little dollar sign. You know what that does? It gives us fucking money.
Nice.
So if you
If
you wanna,
looking to my left.
if you want to donate,
God damn it, people gonna be trying to get refunds and shit.
if you want to donate to us, just press that button and donate whatever you can. Doesn't really matter how much.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
If you're listening to this without video, Blue was twerking in
I
the
was.
Infinity Base
Yeah.
for the money we just got.
Here's
And
the thing.
It was all mad.
Change don't sound strange to us. It only takes a buck to bring us good luck.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You do it like in that video.
Gotta
He's
make you
like,
holler.
it took me so long to acquire that. When
Oh yeah. goddamn it.
the guy that we did the SWAT video, dude,
Yeah.
that was messing with Prodigy. And the safe word was pineapples.
Yep.
Oh
He had some
Oh.
pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch your fingers.
I know Daria saw that. She was cracking up laughing. That was the first video I saw when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good day today.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that dude was hilarious.
Yeah.
that was pretty awesome.
What was this Knights and Magic?
Oh, I watched that. Y'all didn't watch that anime yet?
Oh, that's in, yeah. I watched it out. I know what you're talking about.
You watched it?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I
Okay.
want to though. It's in my queue.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. So basically, it's anime based upon it's like this dude who is all about making mechs in like the current time,
Okay.
and so he builds like these cool like robots and stuff. He's like the main programmer, and then everybody likes him where he works. So I think he's awesome because he fixes stuff, and then first episode he goes to walk home, hit by a fucking car. Oh shit! So it's like fuck. All right, well there goes the main character.
That's like fucking what's that movie? Meet Joe Black with Johnny Depp because he fucking dies in like the first 10 minutes. I'm like, this is the
yeah.
greatest movie ever. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so basically he gets transported to like this whole different like dimension or world or whatever, and he gets basically like resurrected sort of as like a baby.
Damn.
And he keeps but basically all his same type of knowledge of like mechs and shit like that, but he's based in a time where it's like knights and shit.
Oh.
But they have like these big mech suits that are powered by magic. And so his whole thing is that he wants to figure out he wants to build his own like mech suit. And so it's like him going through like school. I mean, he looks like a girl when he gets resurrected though, even though he's a boy.
Okay.
It's kind of fucking weird. And so his whole thing is he wants to build his own and then upgrade the current knight technology because they call the knights like these big mech things.
Wait, didn't we see the preview for this at
We
Crunchyroll
did,
Expo?
yeah,
That looked good.
Yeah, it is. It's good so far. I'm in like episode probably like 5 or 6. So.
So they came out with the whole block or the whole season.
Yeah, it's been out for like a while.
And what's
Damn,
the name of it
I'm
again?
Knights and Magic.
Okay.
Sounds
On
better than
Crunchyroll.
fucking Swedish chocolate bullshit.
Toblerone, Neo Yokio.
Oh my god, that shit's so fucking funny.
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah, you either
Sounds
gonna
like
love,
Blue- sounds
love it
like
or hate
Blue's a
that
fan.
one.
Dude.
Oh, I didn't like it the first like 2 episodes. I'm like, what? This shit's just garbage. Like I didn't like the way the audio and the voice were syncing up. But then after a while, I was like, this is fucking funny.
I'm gonna start siding with Kronos on his anime recommendations.
Damn, I lost you.
You took a big L on that one.
I still haven't watched Neo Yokio.
Duh.
Neo Tokyo.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
It's called Neo Yokio. Right?
Yeah, it's hard to watch just because like the voices don't seem right. But
Spend time vacuuming or doing like random shit, dusting.
Well, just knowing
go to
that
Pornhub instead.
Jaden Smith is one of the.
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of Jaden Smith, so.
I
I'm not
wasn't
either.
either. I'm actually still not, but he makes a great Neo Yokio.
God damn.
Number
Because
one Bachelor.
Yeah, you know what? He's on the top Bachelor spot, and he's giving out Toblerones, and he's going to black and white balls. You know what I mean? In midnight blue tuxedos. Inside baseball for my Toblerone heads.
Good
That's
grief.
all
Friends dressing up
bad.
like Tuxedo
Alright.
Mask. I guess there was one people were complaining that there wasn't enough black girls in that anime.
I saw that
What
complaint.
the I don't understand how people complain about stupid shit like this. It's an anime, goddammit.
Well,
It's
this
not,
one,
it's not like a documentary based in Harlem is lacking black people. You know what I mean? It's fucking anime.
I tend to agree with on this particular one because basically he's the only black person in his entire family, and they never explain any of that. Like literally everybody else who he calls aunt, uncle,
is he Webster?
brother is.
Webster.
But but they don't say he's adopted. They act like he's literally born into this family, but he's the only one black, and they also don't explain his pink hair for shit. But
oh, they never explain that in anime.
That's just hair
That's
dye,
just
bro.
a thing.
yeah, I mean, but he's the only person in the goddamn city with
You
pink
and
hair.
you needing shit explained to you.
I do need shit explained to me.
dude.
Write that shit
What
out.
happened to Uncle Ben? We don't.
Shit.
Don't you fucking dare start with me about goddamn Homecoming
Don't
once
matter.
a goddamn
Yeah,
again.
check those bank accounts.
Is it out on?
Twip.
Is it on
Oh,
Blu-ray
damn.
yet?
Nah, it's digital.
Only
Still-
digital right now?
Digital right
Yeah,
now.
Blu-ray will be soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look,
Like right before
I
Halloween.
fuck with the Disney XD
Yeah,
version.
bend that knee.
I'm not bending shit. I'm not bending shit. Peter's the one on both knees sucking off fucking
bend
Tony
both of
Stark.
them. Open that mouth, gal.
Knobbing
You
on fucking Tony
yeah.
Stark. 50-year-old
Yeah.
going after teenagers. You ought to be
Yeah.
ashamed of his goddamn
Tom
self.
Holland picking up that check because he got paid.
He ain't got 2 movies
Yeah,
coming out this year, do
Don't
we?
matter. He
Two.
outdid
2. Is 2 bigger than 1?
Money Shot for Money Shot.
The only one taking hot loads is fucking Peter Parker. Gal about that bit. Well, you know what? Wonder Woman did take some hot loads in
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go.
She sure did, boy.
Beast
she took a load?
Beast Boy hit her with some fucking nut bukkake right on her fucking hair,
what?
on her
Right.
face. Wonder Woman was taking nut
What?
all over
I thought
her
it was a
fuck-
kid show.
It was a
is.
kid show until I saw that scene. I was like, this ain't no kid show anymore.
I swear to God. And you can see the clip for
Cyborg was trying to
yourself.
run up in there.
Now, look, Beast Boy nuts on Superman and Aquaman and Batman as well. But the one he nutted on fucking Wonder Woman was just glorious. I rewound
She
the
took it
tape.
in the face.
Yeah,
did.
and they just showed her like just covered in it
She
afterwards
liked
too.
the taste of it.
You,
Little
you
salty.
saw the picture in the group.
Little
I saw the
salty.
picture.
I thought it was.
No, that was a
dude.
that
No,
was a
that's from
screen
the
that was
show.
a screenshot from my phone while I was
From
watching the show.
Teen Titans Go goes hard. They don't give a fuck about your children.
I'm
Bukkake,
gonna read-
all of your kids.
That's all but fucking bad. Holy shit.
Since we're on the topic of Teen Titans,
Holy shit.
the last episode, which was called Watching TV, which is like kind of their little where Batman and Commissioner Gordon watch TV and they basically watch the Teen Titans doing stuff.
Yep.
in this episode, they pretty much watch music videos with the Teen Titans, and like always, fucking Beast Boy has some fucking dope ass fucking songs on there. So he has a song called "Catching Villains," but it make it sound like he's saying "catching villains," and he's just talking about how, like he's trying to get at Raven, and like he's still trying to get at other villain girls and shit like that, which was hella funny. What was great was that Silky, like the little worm thingy, had fucking bars, dude. He was dropping straight fire with his rap game. That shit was. It's probably one of the best music video for anime or for animation ever. It was so fucking good.
You can play it on any hip hop and R&B station right now.
So, fuck yo, Teen Titans Go bullshit. Quick shout out to Matt.
Yeah,
who's joining us
late as
live.
fuck on that CP Ohio time.
That's all right. We love you, Matt. Thank you for
3 minutes late.
That's all right.
3 minutes late. Yeah, you should be resting. I'm just saying.
Nah, bruh, you get out. Do what you do. You ain't fucking missed a step.
But we appreciate
good.
you being in the chat.
Make me a sandwich.
God
I want some
damn.
of this.
Shit.
I want some of that good ass.
I want
Matt,
city.
Matt's a chef. God damn it.
I want city chicken.
Yes.
I do want city chicken in my life.
Yeah.
You want some shitty walk?
He's on keto now. You talking about Matt?
Yeah.
He's in the chat room?
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
hopped in
he's
the
over
chat. Yeah, that's why we're just like, oh, you just missed by like 2 minutes.
That's good shit.
Hope you're on painkillers. How's that? Hopefully it's Viking or something good.
Yeah,
Fuck Viking, man.
What's
Holy shit.
going on with the I guess it's Dove soap?
Oh,
Is that a real thing? I
Well,
thought.
hold the fuck on. I'm reading this bottle and it says "Do not use teeth" on the cap.
Don't do it.
Now
know
you're
what?
tempted. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do it.
on
Okay.
on was it shit on hot coffee cups it says caution hot. Like you gotta let them motherfuckers know.
There's
like,
a
there's things you can't
documentary
do.
on that.
I know.
Where someone
Yeah.
sued a
For millions.
Dove.
yeah.
So Dove, I guess soap commercial.
This
Is
is
it
the
soap or
dumbest
lotion?
controversy ever, in my opinion.
Really?
Honestly, I thought it was funny at first until
Yeah.
I saw the Dove logo.
Well, explain what it is. Break it down.
So I know some people in the chat room might disagree with me, and it's fine. I don't really give a fuck. Basically, it was a Dove. It's not even a commercial. It's like a GIF, really.
That
So it isn't a commercial.
No,
The
this-
GIF isn't from a commercial.
just JPEG.
Yeah. Well, no. It's a
Video
GIF.
too, or
No, it's a GIF. It's definitely a GIF because it starts off with a woman that's wearing a shirt and she pulls her shirt
Black
off.
woman.
A black woman pulls her shirt off and then it becomes a white woman. And then for almost everybody on this fucking planet, they think that that's the end of the GIF. They think that that's what happened. There's like this huge controversy of saying, "Oh, that's racist. You can't have somebody white or somebody black turn white." And then it's like you guys didn't even see the rest of the fucking GIF. Like the rest of the GIF is the white chick taking off the same shirt, and then it's a Mexican chick or somebody of like Latino descent.
So it's just people
People
taking off
taking
shirts?
off shirts,
Taking off
becoming
shirts.
different people.
Yes, that's all it is. And it caused like this huge racism
Good
controversy. Dove took the fucking thing down. I'm just like, I don't understand why it was controversial, like at all. Like if you just showed like the first two, even that to me, it still wasn't
It
controversial.
was
like they weren't saying that the black person was dirty and the white person's cleaner.
well, that's what you
Dove,
take it as though.
Dove put
Not
out
me.
a GIF, or was it a
yeah,
commercial,
I'll
I thought it was
show
a full.
it was
commercial.
apparently it was a short ad.
or is it an act?
No,
Because
it's a GIF.
and Dove just put Dove. It was
When
on,
you
off
say,
on Twitter.
When you say
or?
it's real
It was
quick,
on social media, I believe.
real quick. When you say it's a GIF, there is no commercial. Is what you keep saying.
Well, it says commercial, but it's really a GIF. Like all it is like here, I'll show it to you in its entirety. This is all it is.
Okay.
This is the one I was looking at before earlier.
This
That
is a
looks like
goddamn
Assassin's
ad for
Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
Well, I got to skip.
Hieroglyphics ain't be talking.
It's not racist, in my opinion. This is all it is. This is it.
And
That's it. I don't even know if she's Latina. To be honest with you.
Is this for a? Oh, it's for a body wash.
Yeah. Here, I'll show it to the people that are.
It kind of reminds me of some stuff we watched from Asia. Oh,
Yeah, that
Oh
was
yeah,
like
that
the
was
washing machine
different.
one.
well, because they threw it in the washer and then she was clean.
yeah.
And then it was like a different person. But here, for people in the chat room, this is the entire thing. All right, that everybody was missing. That's the first part. People got pissed off about that.
That's
but
why
then
you just showed.
this happens, and it's like nobody talked about that part. Nobody
Well,
at all.
what are? I'm not selling soap. I'm not Dove. They don't pay for shit for me. I use Old Spice. What is the point of the entire fucking commercial? Period. That they're taking off. These girls are taking off shirts.
Yeah, that's it. Like I don't understand the point, but I don't think it's racist.
But
at
is
all.
it going from dirty to cleaner?
No,
Yeah.
because at the end it's somebody that's darker.
Well,
so that doesn't make sense either.
The part that's been tearing up the internet is it stops at the white chick.
Yeah,
like that's it, and it gives you an impression like, oh, Dove will wash you clean. Like being black is being dirty. Is basically the impression that the first part of it.
Is there anything for? Is the point anything having to do with if you're selling soap, you're trying to get clean?
Well, it's soap. It's a body wash. You're washing yourself. You need to become clean. And the fact that she goes from being dark skinned to light skinned, it gives you an implication. It gives you implication that it's.
Oh god.
She's washing herself clean. It's like it's almost like the Asian one, except it's not being forced.
Yeah, actually, Speckle Floss put it better. They're showing how Dove is for everybody, and I think that's
why are you taking off goddamn shirts?
Well, they're just showing that Dove is just for any kind of skin tone or any kind of skin. I think that was the point of the fucking.
They should have did like
they were probably trying to go for.
That has. I hear what you said. It's a dumb commercial at best.
It's bad.
Well, yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's racist though.
Well, shirts have no. I don't get the shirt part.
Well, it's a cool effect. I think
it's like
I think that's fucking dumb.
It's a transition. It's a transition.
Like
basically, it's a fade into.
That's a weird way to do it. It's a really weird way to do it.
You know who did it best?
Not good is different.
Wait. You know who did it best was
I'm willing to say it's really ineffective.
Michael Jackson,
Black and White did it best with the whole face morphing into the next one.
But he wasn't selling goddamn soap.
And that wasn't a 3.
That was like 15. People.
There was 15 people, so you got the effect of what was going on. That wasn't just like my porridge is too hot, my porridge is too cold, my porridge is just right kind of thing.
Yeah.
And look, they're not selling to me. Again, I'm an Old Spice guy, but this seems dumb.
I'm stubborn with my race. That's racist stamp. So it doesn't get that from me. I just think you got to do better than that. You got to be smarter.
It seems super ineffective to me.
It's dumb. I just think it's lazy.
I think if they would have had the title on the bottom like "Dove is for everyone," that would have made it like, okay, this isn't racist.
Why are you taking off your goddamn shirt if you're not showing me titties?
You know what I mean? Why do we need to like market to different nationalities soap?
Yeah,
soap is for everyone.
Soap is pretty universal.
Do we not to be like, hey, black people, this soap is for you. Hey, white people, this soap's for you. Latinos.
There's some people out there that need them more than others, but yeah, I'm not gonna.
Like soap is soap.
Yeah,
you all want to be clean.
It's a weird
there's
thing.
some homeless motherfuckers that do not want to be.
We ain't talking about Ninja living under the BART station.
God damn it.
But you know what I also think?
Pulling up black or white?
I mean, like this was not racist at all.
No, this was just truly. But there's no shirts in this goddamn.
The shirt doesn't matter. Everybody's changing.
That's what I'm saying. The shirt was dumb. The shirt made no fucking sense. But why take it off?
But why is this not racist at all?
Because this has nothing. The concept of selling soap is getting yourself from dirty to clean.
Yeah,
that's just.
And that's just morphing from one person to
all of these people are shirtless.
So why would you think that the first lady was dirty, the second lady was clean, and then went back to... If you're just basing it on skin tone, the third lady was brown.
In every other... In most... Oh, God damn it. I feel like I'm going to finish it. When you see like Tide commercials, they'll hold up thing. This is my shirt before Tide. Then after Tide, now it's bright, super white.
You're not getting that from a gift, though.
But it's a soap company. It's a cleaning company. So most of the time they say our shit gets you more cleaner than other stuff. That's what most soap detergent that's what technically they're supposed to do.
But also like not the full thing was aired. Like everything I've seen was just there was the 4 square boxes. It was the black lady, her taking off her shirt, and then all of a sudden she was white. Like that's the only thing I've seen. I never saw the other part.
If you're gonna do that, it's gotta be longer than just 3 fucking people.
But then again, when I first saw this, I was like, this would make a good fucking like a meme for like when you're at work and you gotta do your white voice or something like that. That would have been fucking great for a meme.
Put the black chick in the middle.
But I'm just saying, like this, whatever, man. I'm just saying, like it would have
lazy advertising.
It would have made a great meme if it didn't have Dove's name on it. Because that would have been funny, like, oh, hey, I got to go to work now. Time to change into my real suit or whatever. Like that type of deal.
Super suit.
Yeah. I don't use Dove anyway.
I'm telling you.
Right?
Yeah.
Old Spice never does this shit. Seriously.
I use, okay.
They make funny
commercials. Are you a bar soap person? You like liquid wash?
I like my liquid wash.
I like a bar soap guy.
Really?
Am I the only bar soap? I like the physical
I used to do liquid soap up until I started doing jiu-jitsu. Now I use a soap called armbar soap because it's antibacterial, but it keeps the flora on your skin still.
But it's a bar.
Shit. Yeah, it's bar. Yeah. All natural stuff.
All right.
I use the loofah.
I use
my fucking balls. And
I
shit.
use the Axe shower tool.
You be trying to get laid. That's why.
that with the sandpaper on?
You've
Yeah, it
been
has
falling
the
for those
sandpaper on the
goddamn
other side.
commercials where those chicks be fucking jumping out of cars and shit.
Yeah,
chasing you.
what's wrong with wearing axe? I know. That's what I thought.
That's
They know their marketing
They're marketing
audience.
boys.
doing that bullshit. All right, let's round it, motherfucking up.
It's already been that amount of time? Holy shit.
Yeah, I
flew through some shit.
We almost basically out of the motherfucking topics and shit.
We didn't have any beat in BTI questions.
Oh,
today?
I'm sorry. Did we have a B than B?
There is one.
Okay, go ahead.
Shit.
You don't know?
You ain't fucking prepared though.
No, I didn't. I thought someone else was gonna pull it up, but I know it's from Dirty Stew.
Uh-oh.
It's not on the paper. It's not on the schedule.
No, it's not because he did it late.
We'll see if we can find it real quick.
All right, Dirty Stew, and this is a good one. Dirty Stew is asking, is Big Mouth the best show about puberty ever? Yes, it
His name
is.
is Big Mouth.
If y'all have
Yeah,
not
it's a
watched
show
Big
on
Mouth,
Netflix.
you need to go watch that show.
Is it new? Is it a new
It's
one?
Yes,
new on
it's new. It's on
Netflix.
Netflix, and it's fucking awesome.
I had not heard
I'm a
about this.
hard. I like the show, but I'm a hard no. Wonder Years is always going to be the default puberty show to me.
Ooh, God
Wonder
damn.
Years.
You dropped the mic on
Winnie
that.
Cooper.
No.
Winnie Cooper.
Watch.
Fred. I've seen a couple. I'm going to watch more. Winnie. Fred Savage.
I
Fred
cried.
Savage, right?
I cried during Wonder Years.
And what's his name with the glasses?
Paul Pfeiffer.
Millhouse.
God damn it!
Basically Millhouse.
No! Millhouse is goddamn Simpsons. I'm about to lose my goddamn mind. Millhouse was a cartoon character. You shut up. Goddamn credibility shot. Calling fucking people Millhouse.
Oh shit! Oh, Stitch!
damn.
Stitch!
I think I triggered him.
Oh, Stitch
I
almost
triggered
flipped
him.
over the table.
Jesus
This
Christ.
table almost went flying.
Millhouse.
Oh shit!
Fucking Pfeiffer when he
Oh man!
Bruh, the shit about the hormone monsters.
Oh, I love it.
And then, no. The episode when the boys learn that girls get horny too. Oh my
I've
god, man.
got
It's
there.
so fucking funny, man.
It's
hella
gotta watch
inappropriate,
this.
though.
Don't get me wrong. I love this show all the way around.
Why have you not talked about this? Why am I?
I just
I
started
talked,
watching
we talked
it.
about it last week.
Okay. Yeah, based on your recommendation. Yeah, I watched one or two. Yeah.
It's probably
Okay.
like, for me, it's the funniest new show on TV right now.
Okay, I'm gonna check this out
Yeah.
tonight. It
It's
sounds
like,
hilarious.
yeah, because like the dick, there's like a lot of dicks and shit. They show like vaginas too, but it's just like the context is just
Whoa.
like really fun. You gotta.
Just
that-
watch
that's
it.
People
It's,
go
it's
through puberty.
animated. Yeah.
Oh, it's animated. Okay,
It's animated.
Okay.
Like they couldn't get away at the end of the fucking season. They kind of talk about that, which is fucking hilarious. Like the last couple of lines, they talk about how this is good being a cartoon and not in real
Oh,
life.
yeah, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, because
no
there's
way.
some shit. Yeah, there's like way too many dicks being shown.
I'm
You
gonna
have
check
to
this
show it in
out.
Thailand or some foreign country.
Shit, we didn't talk about Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, I didn't watch
Talk
the
about it
last
real quick.
recent one.
Oh, yeah,
We can talk about episode 3. Did you see episode
I haven't
3?
seen 3. I've just seen 1 and 2.
I'm caught
Okay.
up.
I'm
Is
not.
it 4?
I'm-
It's 4 out?
yeah, it's 4 out. I gotta watch episode 4.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, it's 4 episodes in.
And it's still good. And I was right about that monster. It is a tardigrade. So
Yeah,
I'll just,
except super fucking huge.
yeah.
It's like exponentially
Wait, I haven't read
huge.
3. I've seen 3. I haven't seen 4, the last one.
Yeah, I haven't seen 4, but
Is
we
it-
can talk about 3 if you want, real quick.
So 3 was the one where they went to
The sister ship.
Where she,
Yeah,
where she joins the crew, right?
she officially joins the crew.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I've
actually,
seen that
no.
one.
She
She's
didn't join
offered.
yet.
She's
offered.
offered.
Yeah, at the end.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that one.
But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Like you get to see like episode 3 had a lot of gore.
What-
And I was really
it did.
surprised.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
'cause
really fucking
It was
gory.
like it was almost on the Hellraiser level, because people's faces are twisted up and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because like
Yeah.
some gravity shit happened.
Yeah, it was all bad. And then like it's funny because the captain has a tribble as a pet, and I had just watched the episode on D Space Nine where they had the fucking tribbles. It was pretty fucking hilarious, actually.
Was Deep Space Nine? Or did they have tribbles in Deep Space Nine as well as
No,
the new
so
generation?
in Deep Space Nine, they actually go back in time to the original series era
that one.
where they meet Captain Kirk and everything, and Worf doesn't explain why the Klingons look like humans. He just says they don't like talking about it, but there's tribbles fucking everywhere, and he talks about how the Klingons eradicated the tribbles. They went to their home world and blew them all up.
Those are some assholes right there.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. The whole reason is because tribbles don't like Klingons. They freak out when there's a Klingon.
Nah, I
So the
wouldn't.
Klingons burnt their whole fucking whole planet.
I thought it was really cool how Michelle fucking like hacked shit, and it's like she was able to like access that one private area by taking that one chick's drool and shit to get through the. Which is weird. Technology, like the technology on the ship, the security clearance isn't like scanning your retina or something like that. You fucking breathe into something for a door to open.
Yeah,
That's like fucking weird. Like that's
it's a
not.
little weird.
That's hella weird. Like, I don't know how that would be, I guess, beneficial or like a security clearance skill thingy, whatever. Like,
No idea.
blowing at something.
Maybe it's a DNA scanner.
Why not just prick your finger?
I don't know.
Why would you want to get stabbed?
Yeah.
People do it for what's the name? People do it for when they check their blood levels and shit.
I don't know anybody that
I wouldn't
is
wanna go
happy about it.
I wouldn't want to go through a fucking door every goddamn day. Be like, I gotta go to work. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, this door's stuck. Fuck.
They can just swab your mouth, I guess. Like,
Or they can just put an RFID chip underneath your fucking skin.
Yeah.
It's done
You
and
go
done.
Black Mirror.
or they can just wait. This is the fucking future. They can just scan your fucking body and get your DNA and evidence off of that.
Yeah, but
Goddamn Blade Runner still uses basically space-age revolvers in the future, 60 years from now.
Hey, those are reliable.
Yeah,
We're always
but
gonna have revolvers.
there are no other weapons whatsoever in the future. And I was like, this is fucking shitty, man.
No fucking like lasers like in fucking Demolition Man.
Every single other weapon, there's nothing but that. I'm sorry.
All right.
Blade Runner
Yeah.
shit. Sorry. Were you done on Star Trek?
are we done, Star Trek? Yeah. I mean, it was still pretty good. I still haven't seen episode 4. I'm hoping it's still on the same track. I'm waiting to see Harry Mudd. So,
Harry Mudd?
yeah, Harry Mudd.
What the fuck is that?
Harry Mudd he's kind of he's a criminal, and he's always the thorn in the side of Kirk and Spock, but he ends up helping them out, but he tries to double cross them. They always catch him.
You're talking about a character.
Yeah, a character.
Okay.
He's supposed to show up in the series.
From the
he's playing
from
by
the original.
Yeah, he's from the original, but in Star Trek Discovery, he's played by Rainn Wilson.
Oh, okay.
So, and he's
love-
skinny.
I love when they were on the ship and Michelle or Michael. Sorry, I keep calling her Michelle.
It's weird, her
Michael.
name is Michael.
Yeah, it's like right through there. But when she's going through the way that she's able to outsmart the monster and like get back to the ship was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like her crawling through the vents and like reading that whole like was it Alice in Wonderland story she was like
Yeah.
reading out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
because
kinda
she
cool.
actually had a hard copy of the book, and her like bunkmate was like, "What the fuck is that?" I thought it was kind of funny.
Her bunkmate's kind of thick.
Yeah,
She
she's
is.
kind of thick, but
Red bone, not red bone. She's redheaded.
She's
redheaded,
redheaded.
yeah.
Think kind of red. Well, not really. You have to be dark, but
But yeah, this season so far I'm really liking the Star Trek Discovery. It's really good.
actually, K-Mac's watching it too, which I'm surprised because she's not actually a Star Trek fan. She's more of a Star Wars person. So she's been watching it so far. She's putting down the cell phone. That's why you know.
yeah, that's when you know you're not shit watching.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely interested to see how she goes from being a disrespectful person to becoming a captain of her
Or
own ship.
from being a mutineer
Yeah.
to being a captain.
Yeah.
Which they explain that too. Like she's the first one in Star Trek
Starfleet
history to ever mutinize.
To ever commit mutiny.
Yeah,
Mutiny.
That's a weird one to use.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, what? That's like saying moose and
But it's-
more moose.
Usually you get killed on the spot, by the way. If you're in the military and you try to commit mutiny, you'll fucking die. Like, if you're on the losing end, you're going to die. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say losing end. Yeah, if it's a
Or
successful
losing end.
mutiny, you're living free.
Yeah.
There's no halfway.
Yeah, you can't be half-stepping. There's no, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean it. It's like,
Yeah.
What did it happen? It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me hold on a second. Let me explain.
Yeah.
Nah.
But it's interesting how people treat her too. It's like
You-
she's like got the scarlet letter on her or some shit. I mean, technically she does.
she
but
does.
damn.
So this is the thing about, this is the reason why I love the Star Trek universe, is because if you pay attention, they are beyond like our petty human needs at this point. Like, they don't have money. They all basically hit to a certain point when they figured out that they can hit light speed and that there was other planets out there, that we're all going to focus towards, the entire society, we're going to focus towards one thing, and that's advancing human society. And so for somebody to do something evil is fucking unheard of at that point.
Yeah.
Because they're all basically just working towards the same thing.
That's the genius of the show from the very original series. So I give credit to that.
Should be interesting.
All right, let's round it up. Blue, what you got popping this week? You weren't on last week. What's going on with you?
Yeah, so over the weekend, I actually had 2 photo shoots. Chrono's sister, what's her name?
D-Smack.
Raider Wifey?
Raider Wifey.
D-Smack.
D-Smack. Yeah, I had a family session with her, her daughter and her wife. It was really fun. We went to a location. I didn't even know San Leandro had a marina, which I didn't fucking know. But yeah, we went there for the pictures, and I had a really good time. Going out there posing them. They were really good to work with. Really great clients. On Sunday, I did a photo shoot with the Sweetness. I'm still working on her pictures, but that was really fun too. We did a photo shoot 2 different locations, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this weekend, I got fucking Batman Telltale game to play because the first season was really good and the second season just dropped like last week. So I'm gonna be playing that this whole weekend. I'm super excited about that. Fucking Gotham has been fucking epic with Tiny Batman fucking growing. Like Bruce
Tiny
Wayne
Batman.
is wearing fucking. He's basically Batman now. Like,
Call him Baby Bat.
yeah, all he needs is fucking some ears and like some fucking like a Gaffron hook. But like the shit that's happened is pretty fucking dope. But every time I watch the show, I'm always thinking of Batman Telltale game because Lucius Fox is on the show and something happens in the game and I'm like, fuck. But yeah, so that's pretty much. I'm gonna be doing some editing this weekend too. But I feel like something else is happening this weekend. Miss Robot's coming on tonight, so I'm gonna be definitely watching that. So I'm super fucking excited about that. But other than that, I'm just fucking chilling.
Stitch, what you motherfucking got?
Ooh, I want to get Evil Within 2. I think that drops this Friday. The first one was awesome, and I've been on your ass about trying to fucking play that motherfucking game. So good, so much fun. There was something else that we had talked about something else that had dropped that I wanted to play.
Shadow of War.
Yes, that one. So it might be a heavy gaming weekend for me. Hopefully,
If you if you're gonna buy the game and don't go through GameFly, if you go on Amazon, even a few days after it comes out, you still get the discount.
Okay.
For the pre-order, so you save like. I think it's
$12.
like so it ends up being like $50-something instead of like 60-something.
Okay, that'd be good. Yeah, I know Lilo loved the first game and everything, so that'll be something we'll be battling over the sticks to try to advance and see who gets further than that.
You think you ever buy a second console?
Well, we got two. Yeah, we got two. I need to get an external hard drive. That's what we need to do because
Ran out of space.
They're
fucking cheap.
Cheap. Yeah.
So.
I just bought a 4 terabyte for $100 on Amazon.
I bought mine for like
And then
$80.
with PlayStation Plus like dropping like legit games back
Finally.
again, like they're eating up some space. I'm like, I ain't deleting that. I'm not deleting that. So
Well, if it's from what's the name, you can always download it again. It's never gone.
that is true. That's a very good point.
Matt disagrees with you. You said Evil Within is awful, and you're an awful person.
This guy, this guy.
He has discerning taste on games.
Yeah, he does.
Other than that, I think that's about it. I talked with
You going to the coffee shop?
the coffee shop will be discussed a different day because we need. There's only 40% of us has experienced the coffee shop, so there needs to be a 60%.
We're recording better than MJ than Kobe tomorrow. Old Ninja, what you got?
So Iron Banner dropped this week on Destiny 2. So I've been playing some Iron Banner, checking it out. I'll be live tweeting Deep Space Nine because I'm on the last season now. So I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna finish it this weekend, but I'll probably finish sometime during the week. But I'm gonna be live tweeting some of the episodes.
Still holds up?
Yeah, yeah. So I was actually surprised. One of the episodes they say the N-word.
Really?
Yep.
Space Nine?
It's an episode where they go back to the 50s and they talk about.
well,
That's a
that
good
makes
episode.
sense.
Yeah, they talk about African Americans writing about people on the moon, and like they're like, oh, we don't want to. Nobody wants to read about blacks on the moon. No one cares about that. To them, we're just niggas. And I was like, did they just say this on Deep Space Nine? I had to rewind it like 4 times.
Damn.
But yeah, so I'll be doing that. The beta for Battlefront 2 finished. It finished today. I thought it was going to end on Monday, but
You love that.
yeah, I did. I was really all about it. I mean, there's things about it that I think they need to fix, which they can before it drops in November, and I don't think it's a huge deal. It's mainly about we experienced this on Battlefront. We get the the Battlefield squad system that still needs to get fixed, even with this fucking game.
Okay.
So I'll be doing that. I'm probably going to see The Foreigner this weekend with Jackie Chan coming back. So that's kind of about it. Maybe some family stuff in between, but that's
How
about
old
it.
is Jack?
I want to get Rush Hour 4.
Yeah, it's been in
Jackie's got to be in the late 50s, 60s, something like that.
maybe.
He was around with Bruce Lee was around.
Well,
He was.
He's a fucking icon. I mean, you can't get more big time than him. Anything else you got?
Nah,
All right, Cronus, what you got?
I actually have a recommendation that was recommended to me, a comic book. There was a guy on Twitter named CJ Pendragon, and he saw my huge comic book pull from last week, and he recommended me a comic book called Rock Candy Mountain. I'm holding up the comic book right now for y'all in the live stream.
That's a trade, right?
It's trade. I was actually pleasantly surprised. The artwork for me took a while for me to get used to because literally, if you look at the cover, that's pretty much our work of the fucking entire comic. It's a little kind of old schooly and just kind of stylized, but it's a really good comic. Let me give you the quick synopsis. Basically, there is a hobo, and I didn't notice till I read this comic that there's a difference between hobos, tramps, and there's another one.
Bum?
Shit, and a bum. Yeah, they're different.
Is there a pecking order?
Yeah, apparently, like hobos,
They travel.
they travel and work. Tramps travel, but they don't work.
Okay.
And then bums don't work or travel.
That makes logical
That-
fucking
Yeah,
sense.
I've never heard of
There's a
Never heard of
hierarchy.
that before. Yeah,
It's like a
in
street
words
hierarchy.
of Spock, that
Yeah,
makes logical.
And apparently, bums hate tramps.
That
So,
makes sense. Too.
Bums
That's
hate
hilarious.
tramps.
Yeah. So, this comic book, the main character, he is a hobo that made a deal with the devil to where he basically can't lose a fight to any man. And it doesn't really explain it until like way later in the comic, but it's really good. Like I was really surprised on this comic. You know, I roll the dice a lot on comics, but it's been cool to get a recommendation from somebody and to pick it up and read it. And I finished it within like a day, maybe a day and a half. It's an easy read. It's not like a bunch of long fucking like text and stuff. So
Looks like it's Image too, right?
yeah. So it's a great comic. If you have a chance, go pick it up.
Oh, real quick, did you manage to get the Luther Strode hardcover?
No, I'm ordering it through Amazon
I'm gonna
next
fuck buy that shit,
week
too.
because on Amazon it's like $34, but
Holy shit!
in the store it's like $50 or $60.
God
So
dang.
yeah, so I'm definitely gonna order it through Amazon. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna order that. It's if y'all didn't know, the Luther Strode trilogy. It's a really great comic book. It's probably one of the most gory comic books that I've read in a while. There's like super gore, really great story by Justin Jordan.
This guy fucking throws a guy through a fucking window to take out a goddamn a sniper.
Yes, he sniped a sniper with a person.
Yeah, it's
So-
fucking awesome.
And the artist is Trad Moore. Those are both. Trad Moore is an awesome artist. He's the guy who also does the new Ghost Rider. So he has really cool way to illustrate somebody getting shot in the face.
Nice.
So yeah, those are my recommendations. It's going to be Rock and Candy Mountain and Luther Strode.
Good shit.
So.
And that comes out October 17th. Luther Strode.
Actually, I think it's out right now,
Yeah,
but
I'm looking at it right now.
on Amazon 17th.
Oh,
but I
sorry.
think you could have bought it today if you were in a comic shop. They happen to get it.
Gotcha.
Shit. I'm gonna try to catch up on some Black Clover. I haven't seen the second episode.
Second one was disappointment.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Like there's like 2-3 minutes of awesome.
I'm still gonna watch.
Still
I'm still
watch.
down. For,
Yeah.
I'm still down for that show. I've heard good things about another one, Zodiac Wars, on there on Crunchyroll. So I'm gonna catch up on a ton
Can't get
of
on that
anime.
Dragon Ball Super now.
I'm gonna try Dragon Ball Super as well. I'm gonna be living some fucking anime because I'm off for 2.5 fucking weeks as of Friday.
Where you at with Naruto?
Right now I am Lady Tsunade.
Tsunade.
Tsunade is she has basically Naruto won her over by fighting Orochimaru.
All right.
And they've released their slug form or summoning shit, and Orochimaru got away. You know, but I love
As he
Pervy
does.
Sage, and I like Itachi. You know.
Oh, you met Itachi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love all the
Itachi's like-
Uchihas.
He's super complicated.
I love everything about him so far. It's well worth watching, and I think I'm going to hit a block of 20 to 40 fillers coming up soon, according to the guide. So
Just skip it. I think there was like the longest one. I think it was like probably maybe close to 60.
yeah,
It was a lot.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm approaching some fillers, but it's super fun to watch with my kid. And Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, my son fucking loves. And he recommends Ninjago, even though everybody else on the planet who's an adult hated it.
Wait, the movie, right?
Yeah, the
Not the
movie.
series.
The movie.
Okay. Did nobody watch The Gifted?
Not
The
the second
second
one
episode?
yet.
I haven't
No.
seen the second
I didn't have
one.
a chance. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I watched the
Yeah.
first episode.
I watched the
so.
first one too.
And nowhere near as good as Legion. I'm gonna put that out
I
there.
haven't seen Legion.
Yeah, fuck your couch. Take us away on them outro shits.
All right, so if you're listening to us on SoundCloud, you can actually watch our video on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Black and Black Times Infinity. You'll directly go to us. You can check us out on Facebook with BThenBTI. Tweet at us at BThenBTI. Ask us Be the BTI question with the hashtag AskBeThenBTI.
And you can find Old Ninja on Grindr if you go to Grindr.
Why you got to put me out there like that? That's my own personal shit.
Trying to help you out, man.
FarmersOnly.com.
You can check out our actual official website at benhatproductions.com/BethenBTI. Go to Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. Check us out. We're on
15 if you take other people's phones.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Maybe we'll give you something. We're also on Stitcher, Player FM, and
I'll be trying to Twitch out shit if I pick up these new games.
oh yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
I haven't twitched out in a long. I need to start doing
Yeah,
that.
I was thinking.
You can get on YouTube, I think.
I'll try to Twitch Batman this weekend if it fucking
that's
works.
right,
Yeah, well, maybe we'll see some Twitch. Look for our Twitch feed on twitch.tv.BTI.
3 seconds.
What? Suck it.
Foolish.
Bitch.